Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. 1 second. I'm going live on YouTube. So, am I live on YouTube? Am I live on YouTube? Can anybody on YouTube hear me? I can't see a chat. I don't know how to work this. It says people are on the live. So hopefully, welcome everyone. My name is Sanaa, and I am I'm the person behind So Crafty Sanaa. So if you're not familiar with me, or my channel, my YouTube, my Instagram, I am a budgeter, I'm a cash stuffer, and I'm a crafty person. Like, I love to create. So I'm looking at two cameras. I don't know where to look at. Okay, it showed up on YouTube, doing live with her. Thank you. Okay. So, hello everyone. I'm so happy you all could join me. I'm hoping this takes about an hour, but depending on your questions, this is the time. If you don't know what you're doing and you want to set your budget, let's do it together, right? Because I have to do the same thing. So I'm opening my budget book to my November section, and let's just work through it live. If anyone has any questions. Walaikum salam, Jennifer. How are you? Hello, Rhonda. Well, hey, everybody. And I'm flipping back and forth. So I have Instagram live up and I have YouTube live up. So I'm hoping that we can all just, get this going. So before we begin, does anybody have any questions on what we're about to do? I'm going to try to jump in and out. Y'all can't see my book, and that's what I struggle with. So I'm going to be setting up first my monthly spin calendar. Now, normally it takes me a while. What I'll do is I'll put in all the dates in this calendar here on one page. Let me back up. I use this as my monthly spend calendar. I keep track of my spending each day and my no spend. So I'll go to October and skip past my goals. Maybe I didn't think this through all the way, right? Maybe I should have did a downward facing camera. So this is what a monthly spend calendar looks like for me, okay? I did create this sticker. I just created this sticker. It says spend calendar. Each day I put what I spend. And then if I have any no spends, I do it that way. Okay, so everybody sees that. So for my November section, I am going to set this calendar up as well. I'm going to put the dates, and then I'll just leave it blank. I'll just put the dates and that's it. For anyone who has the book, or anybody who has a calendar in their book, or they're writing it on paper, I use the 2-page to list all my bills. And I color code them by pay. So any bills that I'm going to pay out of this payday here, I'm going to put them in blue. Okay. And this pink payday here, if you can see that, all of the bills in pink will be paid out of that payday. Okay. So that's just something I do to help organize how I budget by paycheck. So when I get my income for the week, I decide what bills are going to be paid from that income. So I want everybody, if you have weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, is that bi-monthly? Yeah, it's not bi-weekly. Bi-monthly is twice a month, right? And Jazz on Baddie, we always say bi-weekly, but technically it's bi-monthly, right? So based on what your payday is, you're going to decide what you need to pay out of that pay period, okay? You're going to write that down. You're going to write down whatever bills are going to come out of which paycheck you're going to be listing, okay? And then what's left over, it's your decision how you want to divvy up the rest of your money. So if you want to give money to your variable spending first, which I do recommend because you have to eat, so food is a variable spending. You may have gas if you have to travel to work, like things that's a necessity to live that's outside of your fixed bills, okay? So once you get that, if you have money left over, then you can decide if you want to do savings, debt payments, savings challenges, you name it. I try to do a little of both, but I'm not always able, out of the paycheck based on what bills I have to pay, I'm not always able to savings challenge, a bunch of cash envelopes. I definitely always do my variable spending. I don't have my wallet in front of me, but my variable spending is the envelopes I keep in my wallet that I'm going to spend food, gas, dining out, household, miscellaneous. And I keep like a giving envelope in there for like tips, things like that. So that's what I make a priority out of a paycheck for me. What you make a priority, let's get it together. That's what we're going to decide. What's your priorities out of your paychecks? Okay. Thank you, Heather. Did I freeze? Am I frozen? Because I know Gwendolyn said I'm frozen. Hey, Yolanda. Okay, so is everybody ready to set our budgets? Because I have to do this. So I am going to be, and we're just going to be doing it live. So I wish I could hear y'all, but I can't. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build out my calendar, right? Does anybody, I don't see any, let me see. Can I, oh, okay. I'm just looking at the comments. So wait, are we just on here chilling? Or y'all really gonna, I know, planning magical chaos. Listen, I am getting them out. My kids are helping me. See, I work out of my house. So I know some people are like, oh, why don't you hire help? Because it's my home. It's my personal home. I don't have a built-in or a brick and mortar store. I'm not just going to hire strangers and have them come work out of my house. I'm a very private person. So I just have to weather this storm until I can make it better. Okay. So are we budgeting on here? Or are we just chilling? Or y'all just gonna watch me budget? Does anybody have any budget questions? Because I am putting up, what month is this? Oh, we're doing November. Oh my gosh. So I'm about to put my November header on there. Let's see. And if anyone, I'm working on that now. I'm literally working on that. Like, my orders take a priority. I'm answering the question Gwen Rose asked about when will the vacation binders be coming out. So the idea and the concept is ready. Everything is ready. It's a matter of just putting them together. And I'm working on that. But again, I have orders and I try to, well, not try. The orders are the priority. And I try to get other products out in between time. So, hey, Gretchen. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's get to setting up these books. So, does anyone need time to, you can handwrite. I don't know if you're using sticker numbers. I don't like to handwrite. Only thing I like to handwrite is on my, what's that called? My, actual payday budgets and my monthly budget. You know what, you guys, I don't know if I put that sticker on the wrong tab. Okay. I'm not going to do the monthly goals. All right. So I'm not going to put dates down. I have to on this one big calendar because does everybody have their list of bills? Catherine, it's coming. Shamika, when starting to budget, do you just take out the amount for the variable spending for envelopes? Okay, so Shamika, I'm hoping I say this right. Shamika, she said, when starting to budget, do you just take out the amount for your variable spending envelopes? So that variable spending amount is based on your income for that pay period, what bills you need to pay first, because the bills are a priority as well. So based on the amount of money you need to spend in bills and what you have left over after you pay your fixed expenses, then you can decide how much you're going to give to food, how much you're going to give to gas, how much you're going to give to whatever their priority, right? But they're not a fixed expense. So sometimes you can cut back on your gas for your driving, transportation gas, if someone needs to buy a bus pass or things like that. So that amount is based on what you have left over after you pay your fixed expenses. Some people will pay their variable spending first because, again, food is a priority. You need to get to work or you need to get the kids to school, whatever. So that can be a priority too. So you need to determine how much of your money are you going to contribute to that, and then do your bills and fixed expenses. Now, other envelopes like sinking funds is what people refer to them as, because they're little savings goals, not necessarily meant for you to spend during that week or that pay period. So your sinking funds, I would make them low priority, let's say, because I need food. I can't always contribute to my sinking funds because I may have a lot of bills to pay. So I may just only do my variable spending cash envelopes in my wallet. So it's based on the amount of money you have left after you pay what's considered a priority. Okay. You know what? I wish I could show the book. I didn't think this through. I kind of felt like people wanted to talk and ask questions. And if I wouldn't be able to see your questions if I turn my camera downward. Or I guess I could on my laptop. I don't know. Y'all, I didn't think it through. We'll try it again. We'll try it again. What new inserts, Rhonda? What inserts are not there, Kelly? What do you do when you should have used cash but use your debit card? Do you just put the cash back in your account? I find myself a debit card or a credit card, because if you're using a debit card for your cash envelope spending, that money is going to come right out. Now, you got to be very disciplined if you're using a credit card or a debit card to just only use that amount. Does that make sense? Because if you have more money in your account than you would pull out normally in cash, you tend to spend over. See, I swipe my credit card, right? And I'm a credit card user, so because I know I have the money in the bank, it's easy for me to say, and this is a problem for me, it's easy for me to say, I'm going to spend more, or you know what, I went over my budget, but it's okay because I have the money. It's not like I'm going in debt to buy it, but it's still bad because I personally am trying to cut back. Like, I have a shopping problem. I don't care if I go on Rite Aid or CVS. I am compelled to buy something. So that's not necessarily good, but I am never going to stop trying to change that habit. So I do cash spend, and then sometimes I use my credit card, but I'm working on, I wish I could just only cash spend. Okay. Wow, Alaikum Salam, Common Charming. Yes. I want everybody, so, okay. So if everybody has their list of bills, I want you to put them on your calendar. If you don't have a calendar and you're using them on your sheet of paper, y'all, I didn't think this through. I really didn't, because I should have put my numbers down. I have to look at the calendar. When is November 1st? Let me see. So now I'm pulling my laptop up. Okay, so November the 1st is a Wednesday. Oh boy, I have stickers everywhere. I've been leaving my debit card at home and only using cash. That works a lot better for me. Cash does work a lot better. It actually works a lot better for me too. However, I'm always scared that I'm going to want something and don't have enough cash. And then the flip side is I say, don't increase my cash spending because that's going to make me spend more. So it's just a battle. It's a psychological thing, honestly, right? My emotional spending, buying something makes me really, really happy. And so, oh, thank you. I got it. I see it's Wednesday. Shopping makes me happy, and that's the problem. I find real enjoyment in buying something. I don't care what it is. And so I am trying to reverse that. Like, I don't really need to buy something to feel good, but I don't know what it is. It really is psychological. So like a lot of things, you find enjoyment in certain things and then you become addicted to it. So, and then imagine if you don't have the money and you're an emotional spender and you're addicted to it. Like, that's where you go in debt. So it is a mind thing. It is a mind thing. Reese, my budget babe. My budget buddy is on. Hey. So I'm just talking about setting up this budget. And this is, I don't know what everybody's using, paper, pencil, whatever, but I want everybody, let's get our November's budget together. Now, I messed up because, like I said, I didn't put these dates down. Now, I never use these big dates here. I got these from Christian Designs. They came in like a sticker pack, and I never put them on my big calendar. If I could shift and grab something, y'all, because I have so much stuff. I was cleaning up my little office. Sorry, coming out of camera. I was cleaning up my little office because it is insane. Okay. Okay. So, I never said I was like super prepared. I should have been. I've been planning this all week, so why am I not ready, right? Don't worry. So I want to use these little stickers here. Can y'all see? This is from Happy Planner. So I like to use these little stickers on my monthly calendar, and I like to use the big stickers on my my spin calendar. Okay, so my calendar view on one page, as I said, I use that for just writing down my spending, and then my double page calendar in my budget book I use for my bills. And I use the smaller numbers there because I need more room to put my little bill labels, which I'll show you guys later. So, hello. I know I'm trying to juggle between. I'm live on Instagram and YouTube So don't ask me. I don't know why I did that, but I thought it was fun. And then not everybody is on YouTube, and I figure it's just easier for some people to do that. So I'm putting all my numbers down on my calendar, okay? And I'll show you as I go along. I mean, I'll show you, I guess, when I'm done. These tweezers are, I like them because they're pink, right? So, and this is what I do. Every month, I set the whole calendar up at one time. The new month budget inserts for sinking funds. The new month budget inserts for sinking funds. Oh, the monthly, okay, that insert. So when do you get the digital book? Because I am going to push those, yes, I'm going to push those out in an update. So why I haven't sent the email to email everybody the new inserts is because I'm still waiting. I don't want to keep resending that email, right? So I'm giving people time to join the mailing list, which every day people are joining. But I just want to keep reminding people to join the list, and then I'll send it out. Everything is going amazing, right? Everything is doing amazing for So Crafty Sanaa. The unfortunate part, which is not a complaint, it's a reality, is you guys know I make a lot of stuff myself. Now, I was able to get the book manufactured, and finding a manufacturer that makes the book identical to how I make the book, it was hard, but also finding something feasible, right? Because if they're going to charge me darn near what I charge to sell the book, then what's the point, right? So while I'm talking, I'm putting my calendar, I'm putting my date headers down. Now, normally if this was a video, YouTube upload, I would just fast forward. But because we're on here and we got a little bit of time, you feel free to ask questions. And while I'm setting up my calendar, hopefully you're setting up your calendars and I can answer questions while we go. Let me see if anybody on Instagram has a question. Okay. Hopefully everybody is on YouTube, and that's fine. Oh, good. Thank you so much. I thank everybody so much for their support. I really, really do. I had no idea when I joined this community that So Crafty Sanaa would form, right? I was just having fun, and I would just display things that I made, and people would always ask, would I sell it? You know, how could they buy it? And then that's how So Crafty Sanaa came about. But I was always a crafty person. Like, I do makeup, I sew, like I do a lot. But I can't do any of those things right now because I'm very busy with work. I do have a full-time job, so I'm not able to do So Crafty Sanaa full-time. And maybe one day that can happen. But I have a lot of other things going on, and I do have another business that I do not talk about because this is a budgeting community, and I just don't feel like getting into all of that. I'm from Philadelphia. Budgeting Mama asked me where I'm from. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm in the U.S., just in case. No one knows. So I'm almost done putting the stickers on my calendar. So I know this is slow because I'm running my mouth. All right, so let me see if anyone has any questions. Whew. So Shamika, I'm with you. I have debt. Like, I have student loans. I have a mortgage. I have a car loan. I never said I was debt free. So y'all don't never hear me say I'm debt free. And I don't even necessarily state that I'm on a debt free journey, because my journey right now is managing my money and really doing better with the habits that I have. But at the same time, I do pay debt, right? But so the discipline is much needed for if you're trying to stop overspending, right? And that's something I'm working on doing. But see, for me, I don't know. Let me say this. I say I'm trying to stop spending and overspend, but part of me will say, you work so hard, you have this money, you're taking care of your family, you're doing this, you're doing that. Girl, get what you want. And that's that self-talk I keep having with myself. And then I'm having another one where, like, if you don't slow down and stop spending this money, Like, you know, but you can't take it with you when you die. You can only give it away. So, you know, I go back and forth. I know I sound crazy, but this is real. This is my life. This is how I think. So you could call it wrong. It doesn't matter. But definitely start all cash spending if you go over budget like me. See, I don't just leave my cards at home, my debit card, my credit cards. I don't leave that stuff at home because I'm always like, I might need more. So I'm just going to bring it with me. But if you really, really want to stop overspending, then don't carry a debit card. Don't carry a credit card. That money in your wallet is all you have, and you only take that out the house. And I guarantee you won't overspend because you won't have it with you to overspend. Shopping online, you have to cut that out. One of my budget buddies, she puts her cards in the freezer. So they're frozen, right? So she can't get them in time to shop. She has to literally let them thaw out. You can't melt them. They're plastic. Some are metal. You definitely can't put them in the microwave. That's a good option if you're somebody like going to shop a lot at home. So, but the first thing is to start using all cash so you won't go over budget. You have to get in the habit of spending only what you have in your wallet. I purposely don't do that because, like I said, I'm just scared I might see something I want. You know what I mean? Or I'm scared I might need something. And so psychologically, I'm like, nope, bring your credit card. And then all my cards are on my watch. Like, I could do Apple Pay and I got a list of cards just right here. So that means delete them off my watch, leave my watch at home, delete them off my phone. It's too much. For me, I just need to stick to what I put on paper. And that's where I'm forcing myself to. I did good this week. I did not overspend for what I allotted in my wallet. I didn't. And for the past couple weeks, if you've watched any of my weekly expense videos, I've been doing good. So I feel positive that I'm going to control my spending some way. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. If not, Shamika, just ask me again in a different way because I'm not going to, you know how that goes. I'm not crafty at all. Reese, my baby. I'm so glad we met and we linked up. I met some of my best friends in this community, and I'm so thankful. These ladies are amazing. Everybody is just so wonderful. Then you got some people that's a-holes straight up. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all, everybody's not wonderful, so let me not say that. People are rude, ignorant. So, yeah. Yeah, it's but if we have that fight together and we support each other, like me and my budget buddies, we're constantly talking to each other. We have one of my budget buddies, Sabrina, she's like, no, stop. Because me and Reese will be in the chat like, oh, sending pictures of stuff we want. And Reese will be like, Sabrina will be like, no, y'all not supposed to be doing this. We're supposed to be this. And so it helps. It's like, okay, she'll bring us back on track. Like, she grounds us a little bit, right? So it helps when you have somebody in this journey with you. That definitely makes it easier. And I'm not putting my numbers on my book because I'm talking too much. But it definitely makes it easier when you have someone on this journey. And that's why I thought about budget buddies. And I wish I could interact with you all more, but I'm trying to find the time. Once I get out of this ditch I'm in, this hole, then I could try to be more involved and we can, touch base a little bit more. But realistically, it might be a lot. It might be a lot, but I'm willing to try if you guys are willing to try. See, this community is everything for me because this is how I got control of spending. Believe it or not, I used to be really bad. Can you imagine when I didn't track spending or when I didn't really pay attention to how much I spent? I dined out one month. Was it last year or the year before? I looked at my dining out, not grocery bill, and it was $891 for the month. $900 dining out. Why was I buying groceries? I don't even know because I still had a grocery bill. Like I still was shopping at the market. So yeah, I didn't even understand it. And I didn't realize that I was spending that much money because at work, I'm buying breakfast, I'm buying lunch. And if I'm driving home, depending on how late it is, I'm buying dinner. And then it's like, oh, let me call and see who else wants dinner. And now it's $900 for the month. So once I start paying attention to my spending, I said, oh, heck no. What goes in high priority binder and low priority? So high priority is anything that takes priority over anything. You're going to get evicted if you don't pay your rent, your mortgage, right? If you don't pay your electric bill, you're not going to have electric. If you don't pay your water bill, you know, you're not going to have any water. So utilities, I would say anything that's considered like your four walls, like, you know, you have to have a roof over your head. So what bills do you need to pay for that? You have to eat. You have to eat. So even though I use food as a variable spending, it's no way. My food bill is a must. That is a mandatory expense I need to account for. And listen, I know some people rob Peter to pay Paul. I know some people juggle their bills. They'll pay their bills every 2 months because they can't afford to pay every bill every month, right? So, but whatever needs to be paid out of that pay period, a mandatory bill, like if you get a shut-off notice and you know you need to pay that bill, that is a priority. I don't know if I'm answering your question. So priorities are mandatory bills. You can consider some sinking funds a priority. However, I would take them into account after I've paid all of my mandatory bills to see what money I have left. If I don't have money left after I pay my bills and buy food and put gas in my car to get to work, if I don't have any money left, then those high priority sinking funds aren't going to matter. It's plenty of times I have not stuffed any of my sinking funds because I needed to make a debt payment. Like I know I needed to put some money towards debt. That became a priority for me. So depending on what your financial situation is, like that would be a one-on-one, Gwen, to determine what's a high priority and a low priority. Low priority binders for me are things like, I don't vacation. I'm not a vacation person. I don't fly. I haven't been on a plane since I was 9 years old. So a vacation is a low priority thing for me. So, but that's for me. There are like a high priority would be my self-care is high priority because I got to take care of me, right? I'm not always going to go to the hairdresser. I will forego getting my hair done if I have to. So I'm not going to say it's a high priority, but there are other things within self-care that might take precedence for me, right? Because if I start losing my mind, then nothing is going to matter. So at some point I got to tend to myself. So I try to make me a priority. My home maintenance is a priority. I need to save for home maintenance and car maintenance because even though I have maintenance protection on my car, my tires is like $600 a piece. So if I got to get a new tire, I need to have money set aside. I do not want to get a nail in the road because I don't have run flat tires and I need to buy a new tire. $600, I'm gonna be mad. So I try to keep, that's a priority for me. A car maintenance, a home maintenance. Household items is not necessarily a priority. So I would probably put that in like a low sinking fund binder for myself. Does that make sense? So Gwen, it's kind of like, what is your financial situation? What are your needs? Based on your needs, you determine what's high priority and then what can take back burner, right? What do you need to fund the most? If you had $100 right now, where would you put it? And out of all your envelopes, that would be a priority because you would say, I need to give this money here. So does that help answer your question? I feel like we got to treat ourselves. Girl, don't talk to me about that. I'm going to say treat yourself all day. Nothing matters more than you. Your kids matter. Now, let me say this. I take care of my kids, so that goes without saying. Like, they come first and foremost. So I don't mean put yourself before your kids. I mean, put your mental health before anything. However, when it comes to like buying, shopping, yeah, when you do what you have to do for your family, then there's nobody above me. You know, I'm going to come first after the priority. You know what I mean? Okay. It's always better to train yourself. Yes. Cash. And I'm working on cash spending. I've been doing really, really good. I've been doing really good. My problem is sometimes getting to the bank to do my cash stuffing and not putting that money in my wallet before I leave the house. So that's where I mess up all the time. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Gwen. You know what? I pre-punched him. I was trying to just save myself some trouble. Okay. No, Rhonda, you can still get a budget buddy. Okay. I'm trying to stop browsing online. You know what? I'm too busy to browse online, so that's what saves me. But Amazon got a chain around my neck. I know. Okay, I'm correcting my spending on savings challenges. I'm trying to contribute more to my savings challenges. But again, that's a low priority thing for me because I have to take precedence to whatever my need and my financial situation is at the moment. And SKS has become a high priority. So I have been putting a lot of money out with getting SKS together. Like now that I've been using a manufacturer for the books, and so I had to pay for that before, even though I was paying the expense of all the materials it took, it's more costly, you know? So I have to really take and focus my money and make sure that I'm still doing what I need to do. So I manage business and personal for Sanaa and So Crafty Sanaa. So I'm one, believe it or not. My favorite fruit is watermelon. That is my favorite fruit. It is a mindset thing, Catherine. So let me go over. Does anybody ask me something on Instagram? I'm so sorry, Instagram. I never claimed to be like good at this. Bae, how you doing? My sister-in-law's on here. My sis, are you still on here? I saw you text me, but girl, I miss you too, and I love you, Dabby. Okay. Yeah. So wait, how are we doing with these budgets? Is anybody like literally setting their budget up? All right. So I have my numbers down, right? So I took the time while I was answering questions. I have all my numbers down on my calendar. Now I'm going to go and put my header on my calendar. So y'all can handwrite. I'm not handwriting in my book. I'm a planner person. So I love stickers. You do not need stickers to do any of this. You do not need a budget book. You do not need any of my products to be on this video and budget with me. You just need a pencil and paper, and you need to know your numbers. So I make that very clear because I understand the way people perceive things, and I just want to clear up that in no way, shape, form, or fashion am I saying that you need to purchase anything from me. You don't have to purchase a thing from me. I will answer all your questions and I will help you. You do not have to give me a penny, okay? So I am just here to share whatever I can and help however I can. So if you don't like what I'm doing, you can tell me, but I don't see the point in that because then you're not going to like my response. But so many of you have seen that, right? Yeah, I never said I was perfect. Okay, so I'm looking for some October stickers, right? November. Duh, that's why I can't find October. All right, so I'm going to take a November header and I'm going to place it on my calendar because I am not using my handwriting. Okay, so now that I have that up, I am going to take my payday stickers. So if y'all just want to, you don't have to put a sticker. Now is the time. If you have your monthly calendar up, let's get our paydays listed. So if you write payday, write payday. That is your choice. It works as long as you can get whatever information you need on your calendar. So last month I started with blue. I think I'm gonna start with yellow. You know what? I'm gonna start with light pink because I never give light pink its just due. And light pink for some reason is always at the bottom. So I'm paid weekly. So every Friday, and then YouTube pays me on the 21st. So I'll put that as a payday too. But I don't pay bills out of YouTube. I just combine it into whatever that weekly is because I budget weekly. So every Friday I settle my budget. Okay. Does that make sense? Let's hope so. All right. So I'm putting all my paydays down. And you need to list your paydays, okay? You need to know when your money's coming in because you need to be able to budget that money. So you can't just ignore that you have a pay coming up. It's going to throw you off cycle, right? So the best thing you can do is try to make a habit of budgeting and setting up your budget, you know? And it could be a lot. It takes discipline to budget. It really does, but you got to do it, right? Just like you got to eat. You got to do it. You got to manage your money. That is one of the most important things to do is to be aware of your money. So I'm going to use for YouTube, I am going to use the same one for that Friday. So I'm going to use the hot pink. So hello, who everybody's joined. So I listed all my paydays. I do have another payday somewhere on here, but I don't usually, I like to list anytime I get money, but I'm just going to stick to listing the way I budget my money, because if I was to get paid on any other day or get income on any other day than Friday, I'm just going to throw it into the total payday budget here and budget the money. I'm not going to budget it like, oh, I'm going to do a separate budget for this money. I could start doing that, but it's too much. Like, I'm trying not to overwhelm myself. I feel like if you start doing too much, take what you need. If you do too much, you might just quit. And I've done that. It's too much. I'm not doing none of it. So I'd rather just do what works for me. Okay, so now that I listed my paydays, now I'm going to take my bill labels and color code each payday based on the bills that I have to pay. So that's when I'm going to use my list of bills. I made this little cheat sheet. Hopefully you just wrote something down on a piece of paper and just like list your bills. It doesn't matter. You can use a Post-it note, whatever you want to use. I'm just going to say that all day. So let's see. No, I don't have AAA or roadside assistance. That would be Gargamel. And if anybody doesn't know, Gargamel is my husband. So Gargamel is my AAA or roadside assistance. He gonna fly wherever he need to fly or drive wherever he needs to drive. So yeah, but no, I really don't. But I think my car comes with that. Like, I think BMW has some type of roadside assistance with the whole, because I lease my vehicle. So I believe they do, but I've never had to use it. So thank God for that. Let's see. High priority for me is roof, light, heat, transport, and food. Yes. So that's high priority. Roof, meaning a roof over your head and everything that comes with it, right? Yes. And food, yeah. Now, transport, no, heat, transport. Okay, yeah, same thing I said. Hello. Okay, groceries, that's where I'll put it, $100. I mean, groceries is a priority. We know food is a priority. That is something we can't live without. So that goes, definitely food is a priority. But I would consider food variable spending and not a sinking fund. But if you want to build up and save from food, like for the months ahead, then by all means. I would get up and walk to my wallet, but I wanted to show everyone I don't have. Oh, I'm going to give something away. I'm going to give a couple things away. Okay. I'm so sorry. So I don't sell these. I do not sell these type of wallets. However, when I'm shopping with these manufacturers, right, they're sending me free things just to get me to buy them. This is not something I sell. This is not a style that's preferable to me. But they did send me this. Now, the envelopes I put in there. I purchased the envelopes myself because I was considering to sell pre-label like envelopes, right? So I did put envelopes in here. Again, this is not a So Crafty Sanaa. This was gifted to me from one of the manufacturers in hopes that I would purchase it, but I will not. So I will give this away. And I can read the envelopes that's in there. I'm sorry. Utilities, debt, hold on, y'all. Debt, education, savings, income, utility. Oh, utility. Don't mind me. I'll fix it. Entertainment, insurance. It's some other ones. I'm gonna make sure they in there. Like I just wanted to show you all. So again, this is not mine. This is gonna be for free, and I'm gonna give this away. And I do have a set of cash. Wait, I have a set of cash envelopes I want to give away. Also, I want to give away a set of cash envelopes. I do have other things I want to give away. I'm sorry I didn't have everything in front of me, but I'll get to that. Okay. Why am I hiding my face? Are you live in America? I mean, are you on the U.S.? I mean, are you in the globe? Like, what do you mean, why am I hiding my face? I'm not hiding my face. It's a religious preference. So I'm not hiding. If I was hiding, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I wouldn't be on live, right? So, you know, maybe you could have asked it differently and my response would have been different. So, yeah. Why are you watching? I mean, that just sounded rude. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Next. Sanaa, My name is Sanai. How can you get one what? Rhonda. Amazon has us all. Oh, Amazon. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to answer questions, you all, so we can. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? I mean, you know, my husband told me that when I put myself on this platform, I got to be prepared for everything. And I said, I am going to be prepared, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. And that doesn't mean I have a choice to respond. And, I think her name is P Hunt on YouTube, and she gave me some great advice, and it's not advice I've never heard before, but reminders are so beneficial. So, you know, I have to work on myself, you know. So there it is. But if you think of setting a set hard covers aside without punching, so I purchased them from the manufacturer like that. But I can make you the hardcover. You know what? I can. Do me a favor. Gwendolyn, email me. info@socraftysanai.com, and we'll take that offline, and I can make you a set of hardcovers. Mian, you need a girl, you know, Mian, you know you could be my budget buddy too. I could always use another budget buddy. All right, we got to link up about that. Okay, yes, I'm setting up my budget. Okay, so let's get back to the budget. Not get back. I'm going to answer the questions, but now I need to go in and start putting my bills down. Okay, and I'm 1 month ahead on bills. So technically, my bills for November is already in the bank right now. Like all of my November's bills, the full amount is in the bank as we speak. So even though I'm 1 month ahead and the money I already have, and I'm not physically taking the money out of these pay periods, Friday when I get paid on November the 3rd, I am going to pay that first week's worth of bills. Some bills are on auto debit, but I still budget weekly. It doesn't matter if I'm not physically debiting that money out. I still budget weekly so that I can keep track of what's in my bill account every week. So I could keep track of how much I'm putting back in my bill account every week. I still keep track of everything. So I still do my budget weekly, if that makes sense to anybody. So I am going to take and start listing all of my bills for the month. And then I'll show you all what that looks like. I know this, you guys, I just thought this would be fun. So it may be a little unorganized, but guess what? Y'all know what my name is, right? The Chaotically Cute Budgeter. And yes, I'm cute. So I can say what I want. Chaotically Cute Budgeter. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so my security system, I don't think I have an ADT bill to pay because you guys call ADT, if you have Comcast Xfinity, if you have ADT Security, AT&T, whatever you call, make it a point for the month of November to call and try to get your bills lower. Because a lot of them in customer retention, they will try to give you some type of promotion, discount, just to kind of lower your bill. Tell them you shopping around, you need your bill lowered. So do that on a regular basis. I want to say every 3 months, try to call and renegotiate some bills. I did it. So I was able to lower my ADT bill, and they actually gave me 3 months free too. So I don't think I have a bill this month either, but I have it written down on my bill adjustment tracker. If you have the book and you have the bill adjustment tracker in there, then that's where you would keep track of that stuff. I will make it a point to push out the bill adjustment tracker in one of the payday budget book updates for anybody who purchased a book and it wasn't in there like beforehand. I'll make sure to do that. Okay. So yeah, this is taking me longer than I thought it would because I talk too much, right? So I'm sorry. Okay. So on the 2nd, I'm putting a bill. So everybody, please list your pays and the bills that you need to pay out of each pay period. Okay. That's step 1. You have to get your bills out, everything you need to pay for the month, and then you have to set aside what bill is going to pay, what paycheck is going to pay each bill. Does that make sense? Okay. So let's see. I live for shopping on Amazon, y'all. Like, I cannot help it. Yeah, you know what? Budget with Bay would make a good budget buddy for you too. Mian, she would. She would. And she's the sweetest. Like her and I, we've been talking like outside of, yeah, so we stay in contact. Um yes, you can see my nails. So, all right, y'all. Let me say this about the nails. These are press-on nails, okay? And so there is, and oh my gosh, I love her. It's called Nail of the Day, right? It's called sidebar. Y'all know during these videos, it's gonna be a sidebar. So I have a whole little tote of press-on nails, okay? So Nail of the Day, I came across her. She is in the King of Prussia Mall, and these are press-on nails she sells, and I have so many. So I'm going to pull them out to show you what they look like. So this is how she sells them. So it's, you get a whole set, and you get different nails. So this is today's nails. So if y'all can see, aren't they pretty? Now, I'm not going to say these are one of my favorites. I would say this one, I know, I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all on here to budget. I think this one is my favorite, because it's like kind of nude or whatever. So, all right, sorry. But she asked, so I said I would answer all questions. So, Lay, can you pick this up for me? I dropped everything. All right, so I showed you my nails. Okay, let's see. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't mind showing the nails either. All right. I already set up mine. I'm on bed rest, so I did it earlier when I was needing something to do. Oh, well, I hope you feel better, Catherine. But if you have any questions, just let me know. That's what we're here for, so no problem at all. You're budgeting for sinking funds. Yes, that's something new I started, is budgeting for my sinking funds. So I said this before, I didn't always plan what I wanted to spend each month in my sinking funds. I would just see what money I had left over and then contribute to my sinking funds. So for the first time in October, for the month of October, I budgeted for my sinking funds. So I said that based on what I anticipated for my monthly income, based on what I knew my bills would be, because my bills are pretty much the same. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make sure I budget certain sinking funds. So for my wallet, my wallet is always my variable cash spending. I budgeted that I'm going to contribute to that $1,640. Okay. 300 is going to go to me for the month, not the pay, but for the month. So I give myself $75 a week. Dining out is going to be $160 for the month. So I figured with $40 a week, that would be enough for dining out. And then my car maintenance is $40, and that's just for tips at the car wash. So that's $10 a week. I take my car to get washed. I try every week, but I don't make it. So if not, I'll roll that money over. And then gas, I budgeted for the month $160. Now this is variable spending, so these are priorities to me. All of these down here and on the next page are sinking funds. So for my self-care binder for the month, I said I'm going to budget to put $350 in my self-care binder, with $250 going to my selfie envelope, which is like hair care, anything for me, right? So I want to make sure I put $250 for the month in there. Luxury, $100. Now, I like to shop, so that is specifically for that shopping, okay? So that's $100 for the month. And then in my other binder, my Prue binder, because I named my binders, I was really big on the Charmed, the sisters, Prue, Piper, Phoebe. And then the fourth one came along later in the seasons page, so everything is named. I loved all of their names. So home maintenance, $100 for the month. Household sinking fund, $100. Car maintenance, $100. So this is the first time in October that I budgeted to contribute to my sinking funds. I always would just wait and see what I had left over out of each paycheck and then decide what I was going to give. So now I'm being more intentional, and I want to specifically budget to give a certain amount, if that makes sense. Okay. So let's see. Luckily, I only have 5 bills. What? You only have 5 bills? Oh my gosh. I could have, no, I'm not going to say I could have 5 bills, but nonetheless, I might not even get through this whole, my budget book. Hello. Okay, so let's see. I just want to see if I have any questions that I need to address. I have a setup question. What do you use for your lighting in your videos? It looks awesome. Really? Thank you. Okay, so I just purchased this stand. That's why I'm able to be on Instagram Live and YouTube Live, right? So this is what it looks like. So it holds 2 devices, and then you have a light here. And then I also have another light facing me over here as well. But I have a bunch of lights. Like, see, I have a ring light over there. You see that ring light right there? I don't turn that on. I had another ring light this way, but I don't turn that on. And I have another light directly right here. But I don't have that on either because it'll be too freaking bright and then it'd make me hot. So, and I got this off of Amazon. So I can try to link it down below. Okay. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. I know, Lux Mom, I know. I'm working on that. I want to, couldn't just ignore people, you know, and so I'm working on that. Okay. All right, so let's see if we have any more questions. Is there a challenge for the gifts? The giveaways that I'm giving away, there's no challenge. I just don't know how to select people to give it away, right? But I'm gonna probably try to give away like 5 things, you know? So I'll do that in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to work this live stuff. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm just holding up the live. Okay, I just want to make sure I answer any questions. Okay. Oh, child, just almost poked myself in the eye. Okay, so important question. How would you advise someone that is behind on bills to catch up and start saving? So first and foremost, if you are behind on any bills, I advise you to reach out to them, whoever you're behind on, and try to set up a feasible payment plan, okay? Because the payment plan is going to do this. It's going to take your past due balance, okay? And then it's going to break it up into payments into your new balance, right? So that is really, really, really important when you're trying to catch up. Now, that's if you don't have the money to pay the past due balance. If you can take a little bit extra and say, I'm not going to eat out this week and I'm going to focus on paying that money off. If you have any extra money that is not a priority that you spend for the month, then you can use it to pay off your past due balance. But to give yourself that grace as well and to stop any collections, any action being taken on you, get some type of payment arrangement first and foremost to give yourself a little bit of ease, because sometimes it becomes very stressful when you got this balance that you need to pay or you got this bill and you know you don't have the money. Reach out to them immediately, let them know you're having a financial hardship, see what they can do for you. And then if they can break that up into payments and add that onto your new bill, then you'll be paying that balance off gradually. But however you got into that hole that you're in, you're still going to pay attention to the amount of money you're spending and where your money is going. So you still need to take a step back and look at your income. In tracking your expenses is the best way to see where is this money going. So you have to at some point be able to know and identify where every dollar goes, right? It's very important to see that because that will let you know that you need to stop spending here. If you need to stay in the house more, going out the house, I'm definitely going to spend some money. So staying in the house, if that's going to stop you from spending money, take your lunch when you go to work. Don't eat out, things like that. Like make your coffee in the morning. Anywhere that would cause you to stop and want to spend money. If you can do it at home, do it at home, okay? And then once you get in the habit of paying back those past due balances and paying those bills, because once they lump that past due bill into a new payment, if they're able to do that, then your new payment is going to include that. And so you're already covering that. So you don't have to worry about that. In order to start saving is you got to decide what you're going to do with your money. You have to decide where that money is going to go. And I had to have that conversation with myself too, because I could save more. I could pay off more debt. I could do a lot more, because the amount of money I spend on nonsense, I'd be like, oh, I could have paid the bill off, or I could have did this, or I could have did that, you know. So it's the discipline that you need to say, no, I'm going to do this and I'm not going to do that, you know. So, but start by reaching out to all those creditors that you have a past due balance with. Get that caught up or lumped in, whatever they say you need to pay. If you still don't have the money to pay it, then that's a whole different thing. Because number one, how can you increase your income? Are you able to sell things you don't need from around the house? If you have something that you're holding on to that you know you can make some money off of, I would consider doing that too. So it all depends on how bad you need it and what you're willing to do within legal means, right? So I'm not saying do anything by any means necessary. No, I'm just saying if you have something around the house, like I could sell a lot of stuff that I'm not using. You know, you can take clothes that you don't want to a consignment shop to get some extra income. You can do a lot. So I hope that answers your question. And I'm not no financial expert, y'all. I'm a budgeter and a struggler just like y'all. Like, I'm learning from all of you. Okay. I'm just checking to see. Okay, so I haven't built my bills out on this thing. I'm working on it. So has anyone put their bills down? Is everyone done and want to move to the next step? I know with saving money, I take the money out of the envelope, and when I go out, if I spend it, okay. Oh yeah, Starbucks is everywhere. I was addicted to Starbucks, but the thing that stopped me from getting Starbucks was I've been trying to, I'm plant-based, right? So with being plant-based and eating whole foods, you really pay attention to your ingredients. So I try to not buy things that have artificial ingredients or things that are not, yeah, let's say it, chemicals and artificial ingredients, right? I try to eat everything that's natural and whole, right? I try not to eat processed foods. I try to eat foods in their natural form. So with that being said, I'm a latte person. And so their nut milks have a bunch of fillers in them. It's not just nut and water. Like, you can make your own nut milk at home. So that's what stopped me from buying Starbucks like I used to, is because the fillers in the milks. I can't get just a natural ingredient nut milk that says nut, water, and salt. So that helped me save money. Yes. Okay. So I do recommend having separate accounts if you're for bills. If you're not a cash spender, I do have a separate bill account. I only want and use that account for bills. So I do recommend that you separate all of your money, your spending money from your bill money, if possible. Especially if you're going to use your debit card, even if you're going to use your credit card. But bills is just bills. So you don't have to worry about anything in regards to keep that separate. I would definitely recommend that I do it. And I think that's one of the best decisions I made, is to keep my bill account separately. I don't have to go looking through transactions. I know the only thing in there is my bill money. Okay. My problem is not having cash on hand. So, Shamika, you got to stop with the, so once you start budgeting, just try to start cash stuffing. Do you cash stuff? Just try to start cash stuffing. I know you feel like you're going to need to have more money with you, but put more money in your wallet then. Like, sometimes I've given myself $150 for the week. Sometimes I'll let that money stay in my wallet and roll over to the next week and just still add more, because I felt like I might need more money. But then I cut back on it, you know. So I'm trying for the month, like I said, for October, I just do $75 a week. And I don't always spend it all. But whatever I have left, I roll over into my rollovers envelope. So, and not roll over, I roll it over into luxury. That's what I do. I roll it over into luxury. Uh, okay, sorry. Oh, that's good. That's good. A bill account is good. Have a lot of people use different accounts for different things. I'm not a person that uses digital cash envelope accounts. I tried it. I didn't like it. I need to pull that money out and never see it in my account. If I see that balance in my account, I just don't like it. I'd rather just not see it. When I log into the bank, I know what this money is, and then I know that everything else is separate. So, yeah. All right. So my text is blowing up. I'm in a group chat with my family, and so it's just blowing, blowing, blowing. Okay. This is taking me longer than I thought it would. If I didn't have the camera facing me and the camera was facing down, I would have been done. But I think because you guys can chat and we can talk, then that's why. So yes, I'm almost done putting my bills down. Okay. Reese, what'd you say? Yes, definitely separate your bills if you can. Definitely. I've been using my transparent stickers. I like the I don't know why I like the transparent. I actually like printing the transparent ones. No, the paper mat, because I use like a nice vinyl sticker paper. So, hey, Ange. Hey. Wait, you have your budget book. Are you setting up your budget? Because that's what we're doing here. We're setting up our budget. I feel like I'm missing a bill. Let me look at October's. I'm gonna make a date, y'all, to push out these new these inserts to you all. Definitely, you know what? Maybe I'll try to do it tomorrow, because I want you all to have the monthly budget closeout overview, so that you can close out your Octobers and you'll be able to use that. Now, you have to print and punch yourself. I can't help y'all with that, but I can definitely get the worksheet. And if I have to send an email more than once, I will. I'll just be trying to keep the work down to a minimum with all the work that I already do. Okay, so, all right, just making sure I have everything down. Okay, on the 8th and the 10th. Okay, I was missing two things. So on the 8th, I was missing a bill. So I really buckled down when I swiped my debit card so much. I didn't have enough for the bills and had to use my savings. That was a wake-up call. Yes, that can happen. That can really happen. And you know what I noticed? A lot of people, banks allow you to go overdraw your debit card, right? And so, and then the way that the pending transactions work, because I've been in banking for like 35 years. So the way pending transactions work, you can still swipe your card with something on hold. And then if you swipe your card with something on hold and it posts while the other item is on hold, they're going to charge you an overdraft fee when that other item posts, because they're going to say you didn't have enough money. Even though we allowed you to swipe the card and let the transaction go through, technically you really didn't have the money. So you're going negative. It's like a trick, you know? So be really careful with swiping those debit cards. Pay attention every day. Log into your account if you're swiping a lot and look and see what's pending, and really take that balance out for yourself, because they're not going to do it for you. And then they're going to hit you with a charge. Okay. All right. So I messed up on one of my stickers. I'm pissed, y'all. Y'all know I hate when I mess something up. Do I recommend any banks? Okay. I think Chase is a really good bank, and TD. I like convenient banking. So to me, TD has to top it all, because TD slogan is America's most convenient bank, but TD is open 7 days a week. Okay. And the hours are actually convenient. You don't have to get up and be to the bank by 10 o'clock in the morning because they're about to close. Like on Sundays, they close at 2 o'clock. I am a late sleeper. I'm not a morning person. So it's convenient banking, right? They have good online products so you can see your money. Customer service is around the clock. So I just like convenient banking. So I would definitely say Chase is good. TD is even more convenient than all of them. I will say that. Citizens, I don't like Citizens as much, but I do have an account with Citizens, but Citizens is not at the top of my list at all. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Let's see. What are the different colors in the budget binder? What do you mean by that? Like, it's a pink theme book. I didn't really consider not making it pink theme because I don't know why I love pink. Well, I know a lot of people love pink, but it's like pink and white, basically. A mauve-y pink, not like a pastel-y pink, but like a mauve pink. I'm sorry, I'm just putting my bills down for my second pay period. So now I'm into my yellow. So I'm moving slow. So I got all my pink bills I need to pay from this pay period. So this pay period is pink. And so all of these bills in pink is going to come out of this pay period. So now I'm looking at this pay period here. So I'm now going to put all the bills that's going to come out in yellow. Okay, so let me know what you mean by in the budget binder. What color? So it's like really just like a mauve and white type theme. If you see the color of the, it's just like this, pretty much these colors. But only a few sheets, and then the tracker section has color. Like the majority, I guess, not too much color. But it's not gray tone, monotone. It's not minimal for me. Okay. You miss most of what? How do I pronounce your name? Alicinid? Like Latin budget. I know who you are, right? So I'm trying to think, how do I pronounce your name? Do I say Alice? But you missed most of what? The video? I don't think I got much done in this video though. I don't think I got anything done. I don't know. I hope this was helpful. I intended this video to be helpful to a lot of people to set up their budgets for the month of November. Let's get started. Anyone that's emailed me their information to do a personal budget with them, I've reviewed the information. I have questions. They're going to come out in an email to those people directly, and then we can get started. And I think that, let's see. My pen colors in the book. Oops, sorry. Catherine, you said, Mian, you said you have Chase, US Bank, and Capital One. I hear Capital One is good. I'm not familiar with Capital One, so I couldn't list them. I have Chase, Bank of America, TD, and Citizens. Those are the 4 banks that I bank with. And TD is the top of the list because it's convenient. It's the most convenient. Like 7 days a week, you can get to TD. So, and you can get a person. I called Bank of America the other day, and they literally had me on hold for an hour, which is totally unacceptable. Like, I really wanted to close my account after that because it's no way in the world. If you need to hire more people, you guys are netting billion-dollar revenues, and you need to hire more people because I should not have to sit on the phone for an hour to ask somebody a question about my account. That's insane. Okay, what does the different colors mean in the budget binders? Oh, okay. So, are you talking about on my calendar? Sorry, y'all, I keep getting stuck. So, do you mean these colors here? Wait. Do you mean these colors, or do you mean the colors on? I didn't get that. Could you try again? That's Siri. I'm not talking to her, but let's see. Sorry, I didn't understand. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Or do you mean on the budget calendar? Hold on, let me get to that page. Or do you mean here? So let me know what you mean, and then I can answer the question. I wasn't sure. So I don't want to waste your time and not answer it correctly. What does the different colors mean? Okay. Credit unions are, I don't bank with any credit unions, Catherine, so I don't know. I don't have any credit unions, but a lot of people do, and a lot of people like them. So, but I'm not familiar with them. And I think because, like I said, I've been working in banking for so long, and I don't work for a credit union. So, okay. So 11, I'm just still putting my bills down on the 13th. I think I have a bill on the 12th too. But what the heck? Is it Saturday or is it Sunday? It's Saturday, right? All right, so I don't have, I mean, I have a lot of work to do, but I'm talking to my people, right? So it's like, why not? I do have to post my cash stuffing from last pay, my cash stuffing from this pay. I'm so behind. Okay. Okay. So the pen colors in my budget book. So I use a blue, a red, and a green pen. Okay. So the green pen is always going to represent any cash spending, right? So on my weekly expense tracker, I use this to write any cash spending. The blue pen is credit card spending on my weekly expenses. And then I primarily just write in blue throughout the budget book. But for my weekly expenses, blue represents credit card spending. I use the red in my budget book on my weekly expense. When I pay back the credit card, I'll write the amount back next to it in red. That lets me know I paid that off, that whatever that expense was. I used to use this teal color for business expenses, but I separated my business from this book and I used the medium-sized budget book for my expenses, if that makes sense. So I hope that answered your question. But if not, the colors on the calendar represent the bills and the paydays. So the pink payday and all the bill labels in pink means I'm going to pay those bills out of that payday. The yellow payday sticker represents all the bills that I'm going to pay out of that payday, and then the blue, and then the hot pink. The small sticker you are using, how many sheets do you get? What small sticker? I'm not sure what you mean. And that's Gwen. Gwen, just let me know what small sticker you're talking about. You said, Tabitha, you said invest in Friction pens. I was using Friction pens. That's what I was using. But then I purchased these, which are like Friction pens. And these are what I use. These aren't Friction pens. These are the pens that I purchased and sell on my website. But I started out using the Friction pens. I did. But I can't resell the Friction pens because there's no wholesaler for Friction. And it's not cost effective for me to do that, if that's what you're suggesting. But these were great for me. I mean, they were great. Trust me. I like quality, right? So, you know, I'll just use it for myself if I can't afford, if it's not something nice that I could sell. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not just going to sell anything, if that makes sense. Okay, so just, I'm not sure how I pronounce your name. Altavis. Is that, am I saying that right? But by all means, just ask me whatever questions you need to know. Are you using the payday budget book? See, child, yes, Siri be all in my business. Thanks, Reese. And somebody gave me the salams. Walaikum salam. Thank you. Call Moine, tell him I'm on live. I can't. No, don't tell him. Just tell him I'm on the phone. Good evening, June. I'm just trying to see if I'm missing any questions. Okay, Get Wasted by Shia. You have Citibank. I don't have Citibank. MCU, Navy Federal, and iLife for my. I was looking into. Well, I can't get it at HSA, so. I'll explain that later. I'm not going to do an HSA, but I did. My girlfriend was looking for one and I helped her find one. And I think she went with Allied too. So, can you show us the medium-sized budget book? Sure. I have to get up and get one because I don't have it. I will show you the medium-sized book. I don't have one around me, but I will, I'll have my, wait, where's the book? I'll have somebody run and grab one for me. Okay. Great. We use Friction as well. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. All right, Gwen asked me a question. So you meant Gwen, you asked me about these, the ones that I'm putting in my book to write my bills out. Go ahead. Just let him know ahead of time. He here?
He coming to grab the TV.
Okay, well, just let him know I'm on live, so y'all gotta keep it with them. Sorry. Mion. My own. I thought it was Mion, but Mion. It's both. They're all pretty, but I want to say it correctly because we and you talk a lot, and I don't say it. But you know what? Hit me up on Instagram in my DMs and just verbally say it. Like, send me a voice recording so I could get it. Because sometimes sending voice recordings is just easier to do for me. I know a lot of y'all get voice recordings from me because it's like, let me just say it versus typing it, and that way y'all can hear. Okay. So the pin colors. Okay, so that's what the pin colors mean in the book. Now the stickers, of course, they represent, these are bill labels. So based on your payday, if you put a pink payday, then you would write all the bills let me just turn it around. I'm gonna say this one more time. So the pink label represents the bills that I'm gonna pay from the payday I put here in pink. Can y'all see that? So out of this payday, I'm gonna pay the bills in pink. You see that? So all of these bills in pink, I budgeted to pay out of here. My payday here in yellow, these are all the bills that I'm going to pay in yellow from this payday, right? And to me, it doesn't look like a lot, but I feel like I have a lot of bills. I haven't finished yellow. I have to do blue and green, but that's how I budget per paycheck. I take my income, I decide what bills I'm going to pay just from that income. This helps me see what bills they are. So the payday in pink, I know that I'm going to pay all the bills in pink. The payday in yellow, I know I'm going to pay all the paydays in yellow. The bills in yellow, if that makes sense. And that's just budgeting per paycheck. You don't have to color code. You still write them out, but you don't have to color code. But color coding helps. You know, it helps. You can use a highlighter. You don't have to use any of these stickers. You can use color pens. You can use markers, crayons. You can do whatever. You could put an asterisk by it in a certain color. You don't have to do any of that. Sorry, one of my boys is popping up. Just let him know to be quiet. Okay. Okay, so April asked a question, and this is a really good question. What is the difference between payday envelopes and payday sinking funds? So envelopes and sinking funds, envelopes, usually your cash envelopes usually refer to the envelopes you're going to use for your variable spending. Sinking funds are your savings goals. So those are the ones that you don't plan to immediately spend. You're contributing for a goal, right? That's what sinking funds are. They're little savings goals. I include, they're all envelopes. They're all envelopes, okay? They're all money you're putting into cash envelopes technically. But cash envelopes, variable spending is what people usually refer to them as. It's the money you're going to immediately spend for whatever that pay period is. So you're going to allot to spend on food or gas or dining out or Target or Starbucks. You allot what you want to spend money on. Whereas your sinking funds, you're saving that money. Let's say, you know, in 3 months you need $300. So you're going to put $20 away every week or however much your budget allows you. That's a sinking fund. So I listed them for everyone, right? Some people like to do sinking funds and cash envelopes. I personally just call them all cash envelopes. But in the book, I separate it because a lot of people, you'll hear them say they're sinking funds. All of them to me are cash envelopes. So even though it's a sinking fund, it's still a cash envelope because it's money going into an envelope. It's cash going into an envelope. So there's really no difference except for how you plan to budget that money. I have 51 in total cash envelopes / sinking funds. So I'm going to use both pages because I don't have enough to just do one, if that makes sense. So, but sinking funds are little savings goals. Cash envelopes are usually your variable spending that you're going to spend immediately. Okay. So I think we are... Okay. So, okay. I think I need to finish. Which one do I use for bills? Which one what? Do I like Palestine? I've never been to Palestine. I live in Philadelphia. Okay, so we got our own Palestine. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me see something, y'all. There we go. We will not be discussing any political things on this channel. We are not discussing race. You are free to talk about anything you want to talk about. I am not on here to talk about that. I'm talking about budgeting. Please don't ask me about anything going on in the world today because I'm sitting at home. I don't know. Okay? And I'm not commenting on any of that. Everyone is entitled to their own views and opinions. It is your choice to believe and feel however you want to feel. Don't worry about what I think of it, okay? Just worry about what you think of it. And please, just don't. I don't feel like that nonsense in here. They're so stupid. Ask me a dumb question. I think anybody losing their life is horrible. I don't care what it's for. Nobody has the right to take anyone's life, period. So I think people feel too entitled. Nobody has the right to own the land, period, either. I know I said I wasn't going to get into that, but the world belongs to all of us. Payday envelopes or payday sinking funds. I use the monthly bill tracker for my bills. I don't write my bills on the payday budget or envelope or sinking funds. I stalked that mirror for 2 years playing in Magical Chaos. No, I didn't stalk it for 2 years. I seen it in HomeSense. I seen it in HomeSense, I want to say 3 years ago. And then it popped up again 3 years later. So everybody, oh no, on Instagram Live, Nell of the Day just joined. That's who I was talking about. I got my nails from. So yeah, she just joined. Okay, so, all right. I was writing my bills. I'm so sorry. I'm glad it was helpful to you, Shamika. By all means, you can message me, email me. Thank you, Ava. I'm working on getting those charms out before Black Friday. I am. I'm still working on it. Okay, on the 13th. Okay. So, y'all, my budget, I can set my whole budget up in 30 minutes. Okay, and it has been an hour and a half, which I don't mind, because if you guys are on here and you want to, you know, y'all have the questions and we setting it up. So let's get through. If I'm still on the calendar, what has anybody else did? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh wait, let me see something. Okay. All right. So, yeah, I was trying to figure out how to, I'm trying to figure out how to block it. I don't know. I'm trying. People are over here being rude. Yes, she's in here. I'm gonna send you. DM me. Playing in Magical Chaos. DM me, and I'm gonna send you her Instagram. She's NOTD USA. Isn't she? Where is she's on here? She was just NOTD USA on Instagram, and she has a website too. But yes, all of her nails, and I just got some custom ones made too. So I know, sidebar. But I'm budgeting for those nails I got made, y'all. I'm budgeting for them. So don't worry about it. How many bill label sheets do you get when you order? So they come one sheet, one color, right? You can use the whole sheet for if you're color coding. So it's one sheet per order. You only get the one color. But I am working on bundles like, so you can just buy a set and it'll save money, but I haven't had the time to like build it out on a website, but that is something I want to do and I plan to do. Oh, okay. You're chaos over there too. Okay. All right. I got you. Sorry, y'all. I'm on Instagram Live and YouTube. I figured it'd be easier for some people that don't have YouTube. I just put it up. So I'm trying, Angela. Like, I know, and I be wanting to go off, but I got to remember, you know, like, that's not what I'm on here for, you know, but it's in oh, goodness gracious. But sometimes it's like, oh, you just can't help it. People are so rude. Like, boy, oh boy. Well, these press-ons stay on, and the sticky stuff she give you, so you get two different things. You can use the gel. She gives you the, you get the light, where you can get the light and put them on. I like the press-ons, and they are pretty sturdy. Like, I don't know if you hear me banging, but they're sturdy. But I can pop them off, you know. So let's see. Yes, I am going to have a bunch of Black Friday sales. And I'm working on getting all that stuff together. The new binders. Angela, what new binders? The, oh my gosh. That stuff should be here before Black Friday. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. And I'm trying to get it together. So, April, this is a good point, y'all. And I know this is a budget video, but let me bring it up. The name sticker that, and this is my budget book. I don't think I have a name sticker in here on mine either. Look, I don't have a name sticker on mine either because the truth of the matter is I've just been so busy, and I literally have to, for every order, go and make that sticker. So just imagine, it is a lot, right? And so I had to stop doing it because it just was a lot, you know? But it's something I want to get back into, but I'm trying to get some organization. I'm trying to get my footing and trying to get adjusted to the new amount of work that I'm doing, right? So I plan on bringing that back. Everyone, I hate to say that I'm going to go back and send something out. So I got my dust bags manufactured, because before I was making my dust bags, right? Because I like quality, right? I like nice things, and I like to give you all what I like. Like, I don't have to give a dust bag. You buy a budget book from anybody else, you do not get a dust bag, right? But I felt like that was just the icing on the cake, because it's such a pretty book. Like, I feel like my pocketbooks, they're nice quality. I want to preserve them. So I said, everybody needs a dust bag to preserve their book. So I found somebody to manufacture them, and they're much thicker quality, and they're coming, and they should be here within a week or two, less than 2 weeks. I'm gonna say a week because I paid for express air shipping. So everyone will begin getting dust bags again. However, it was just hard for me to just make everything by hand, because y'all, I make everything by hand. Like, I was making the books, I was making everything. I make the stickers, and so I couldn't keep up with it. I'm so sorry, but I did purchase and find somebody to make them. So and if I was to sit on here and say everybody that didn't get a dust bag, I would send out a dust bag, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not going back and looking at no orders and who didn't get dust bag. I'm not doing it. I don't have the time. Going forward, when they come in, dust bags will be sent. If I run out, then they won't. But again, that's just a freebie that I give. It's not a part of the purchase. So, you know. But I love it. Like, I want you all to have a dust bag. Like, I started that because that is something I liked. I felt like everyone would love it, and so I loved it. I wanted to give you all a dust bag to preserve the book. It's white, and then I just feel like it looks cute. I use a little stand. I'm gonna watch this. Let me show y'all. I use a little stand that I sit my book on, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me turn my camera. Can y'all see? Wait. See right here? So it's a little stand, right? And let me turn Instagram Live so they can see it. It's a little stand right here that I'll keep my book on. And so I keep it in a dust bag, and then I put the book in there. And I was like, Dad, how can I send everybody a stand? Because I was like, and I did. I like bought some, but they're too bulky to put in a box. It just wouldn't fit. So y'all don't get a stand. I'm sorry. But I wanted to give y'all a stand because I feel like the book, she's so pretty, like she needs to be displayed, like sit on a display stand with a nice dust bag. And so y'all know where my mind is at with that. So anyway, all right. You have a stand for your planner? Yes. I mean, you know, I feel you on that. Thank you, Shamika. Okay. Thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate that. No, so with April, what I sent Erica from Black and Blue, I sent her a box of a bunch of stuff. Like I sent her my transparent sticky notes. I kind of sent her like a lot of my products. And I know her, right? And she put the bling on my pens for me. She put the bling on my pens for me. And I mean, I know her from the community. So I just sent her a bunch of everything. And at the time, but like I do try to make the name stickers because I love them and I want you all to have them, but I can't keep up with it. Like, oh gosh, if I could, there's no way to have somebody else make them because I need to know who the order is for in order to make the name stickers. So that's where the challenge comes in. It's not like I could pre-make a bunch. You know what I mean? Because I need to know your name when you order and then sit down and do it. So I'm going to try to get back into making the name stickers. Let me get everything organized and let me get a little bit more consistency with what I'm doing and help because my kids are helping me more. So I'll try to, you know, get back into making the name stickers, but somebody's not going to get them. I can guarantee you. It's just going to happen. So, but that's something like if, not that you have to purchase again, but if somebody happens to purchase again and, they kind of reach out to me first and just remind me, I might could try to throw it in at that time, you know, like can't make no promises, but we could talk about it at the time. Like I don't mind doing it. I just have to have the time to do it. So, absolutely. Chaos, I'll absolutely follow you. I just don't be on. I literally come on a post and I get off and stuff like that because I'm busy. If I'm on Instagram too much, then how am I doing my work? so no, but I most certainly will follow you. I will just have to remember to do that. I can't do it while I'm on the live, but I'll do it. I will definitely do it. Okay, so listen. I know it is like a Chanel book, honey. It's a SKS book. We right here together, you know. That's how I treat my stuff too. Like that stuff sits nice and neat. You'll see my Louis Vuitton wallet sitting right next to my SKS wallets because the quality is the quality, you know. And I like everything that I make. I don't want to make something that I'm not gonna like. If I don't want to, if it's not something I want to use myself, then I don't want to sell it. So, you know, I kind of want to sell things that I love and like I try to, some things are, you know, just generic, right? But I still got to like it because if I'm not going to use it, I want to sell it. So, you know, okay. I'm trying. Chaos, I'm going to get that book out. I got to see what your order number is. I'm working hard. I know I promised to do this live and I had to jump on. So I don't think we're budgeting. I did not get anything done. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad I was able to get on live with everybody. Okay. So, all right, let me hurry up and get these bills on. So did anybody finish setting up their calendar? Like, is anybody even budgeting with me? Am I just budgeting by myself? I should have did orders live and just sat here and talked and got orders out. That would have probably been better. But I don't mind answering any questions. I was hoping I could really help somebody. But by all means, let's see. Oh, you got your budget done? Did you finish? Because I'm still on my monthly bill calendar. Not to mention, so all right, real quick. So when I do my budget section, I don't know if anybody's using both calendars, but I use the first calendar to just list my spending. So I can't use that. I can't do anything until I spend. But my bill calendar, and then I do my bill tracker. And I set my bill tracker up every month. and I base it on categories. So I have home, auto, credit, sell and tech is one, TV, and then debt. So I have 6 categories that I break my money up into. So wait, do I have something on the 16th? Yes, I do. I have 2 things on the 16th. So that's how I do my bill tracker. Then the fun part is doing my monthly budget worksheet. Like that is one of the sheets I look forward to doing, my monthly budget worksheet. And then after I just created the monthly budget overview at the end of the month, like I really like that. I really like that one. And not because I created it, I love it because of how useful it is. Because I'm someone that I like to see things in detail, and I like to see things all at a glance. So each worksheet within each section gives you a detailed view of that worksheet, right? So if you look at if you have the payday budget book, because if you don't have the payday budget book, you can create the same worksheet. You know, don't copyright me, but you can create the same worksheet with the same information, right? And that gives the detail of it. So the month-to-month money spend allows me to compare every category I spent money in August, and then in the current month, August, September, right? But in the overview, instead of getting that detailed information, you're just gonna get those totals. So I'm gonna show y'all the monthly budget overview for anybody who hasn't seen it. I think I completed I did September's, but for October, let me see. I'm not a person that exposes my income and my numbers and stuff like that. So, but I did plug in some information, right? So I'm gonna show y'all this worksheet. So this is the worksheet that I came up with, that I created recently, that I'm gonna push out to everyone. So the monthly budget overview, it first lists let's say a summarization of your monthly overview. So it has your income, your bills, your cash envelope sinking funds, your savings, your debt payments, and then it has your net income, whether plus or minus. And then in this column, you're allowed to write what the percentage is. So for me, this is something I always did, but it wasn't anywhere on any of my worksheets. So I created a worksheet where I could say bills was 50% of my income. My sinking funds was 32% of my income. My debt payments was 12% of my income. Like I wanted to be able to see the percentage. So the monthly budget closeout worksheet is just an overview of all the worksheets within the section. So I could look here and see everything without flipping to one sheet. Even though it may list some totals, like it allows you to list your month-end envelopes and sinking funds, the beginning balance and ending balance, without having all the envelopes listed, right? So it's just an overview. It's a closeout overview. It allows you the space to write like what you think about your financial health for that month. So that's something I want to get consistent with using every month. So I hope that helped. Let's see. Oh, you finished your calendar? I'm slow. Okay, so the quick one. You finish your calendar. So you can move on to the monthly bill tracker. So here is where you're going to list all your bills, right? If you want to. You don't have to use all of these sheets. They're in here, but you pick out what works best for you. I use it. I love the bill tracker. And in the back tracker section, you have a yearly bill tracker. It says automatic bill tracker, but you can list, if you want something that you can just list all your bills one time for the whole year, like, and then it has all the 12 months next to it, you can check it off. Okay, let me show you. Some of you can just use that worksheet. You don't have to use the one initially in, I'm just going to it and then I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Hold on. You don't have to use the one there. So let's see. Okay. Oops, sorry. So it's this automatic bill tracker. So you can list all your bills. And then if you want to just check off here, because it has January, February, March, you know, it has the monthly payment check off section. So you can literally just use this and not use the one in each section. Me personally, I like to use the one in each section because I don't know why. I just like it. preference. You know, we like things. So, but that's an option, right? I've tried to make it, I tried to give options when creating a book because some people might want to do it differently than the way that I'm doing it. So I tried to just, you know, like put those options out there and you decide. So you don't have to use everything, but you have a lot to choose from that you could use. Okay. Okay, Alice, let me know if you have any questions. Is it Alice? Is it okay to call you Alice? Latin budget. Let me say Latin budget. I'm sorry. Latin budget. Let me know if you have questions. Mion, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm just going through questions on my YouTube live, everybody. So if I see a question that's beneficial, I'll go ahead and point it out. I'm missing something. Oh, really? You know what? I bought those clear book stands. They downstairs. I bought the clear book stands because, like I said, first I was going to give the clear ones away. And then I came across the gold. I got the gold from, look, my tag's still on it. I bought several, but they're too bulky. See, they won't fit in a box. And I was like, oh, this would be a good gift, a freebie to send with the books, you know, because I was like, everybody needs to have my book on a stand because my book is bomb and pretty. And so anyway, but it's too big. Like I can't get it in a box with the book. So anyway, but I did start out with the clear ones and they just didn't sit well. Like I felt like the book didn't, it's somewhere around here. I bought a box of them, but maybe I'll throw them in a box and send them out as like giveaway freebies or something because they're just wasted. Okay. So let's see if I'm missing anything. I only did the Sinking Fun and Pity envelopes. I'm working on my bills now. Okay. I've already started November budget. You helped a lot by answering questions. Oh, thank you, Tabitha. ML, thank you. I'm glad they could help. I tried to simply read. I tried to make it very functional. Because when I started out, I felt like everybody had a little bit of something I needed. And I felt like it wasn't everything in one place. And for me, because I was a credit card spender, nobody really had a book that addressed, like, you know, the credit card, everything was geared toward cash and I wasn't there yet. And then I had so many envelopes and they only give you slot for like 10. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with the other 40? I have to have a sheet of paper. So I designed my budget book in 2019 and I only sold it digitally, meaning printable. It was only a printable, but yes, if you download it, you can use it in, any PDF note-taking app. So that makes it digital because you can write on it in the screen. I am coming up with an interactive, okay? I'm coming up with, and I'm gonna let y'all know, I'm coming up with an interactive planner and budget book, okay? So my entire planner and my budget book will be clickable. And I was building it out myself and I was putting all the links everywhere, but I had to stop because I have too much going on and I haven't gotten back to it. But that is something I plan to have out in 2024. But so I just tried to compile a book of everything I felt was beneficial to me and that I felt like would help other people. So that's kind of how it came about. It doesn't have everything. And I you know what I love about this community? Everybody's book kind of has a little something different. You know, nobody's book is an exact duplicate of another's. Unless you're a thief and you like stealing people's stuff and ideas. Yeah, I don't like them people. That bothers me straight up. I'm not even gonna lie. So anyway, just you know, change it up a little bit. If it inspires you to do it, then try to put your own little spin on it. So, but to each his own. If you steal it, you steal it. You know, you gotta live with yourself. Okay, Alice is fine. Thank you. Okay. You know, I would love to carry my budget book out, but it has too much information in it. Like, I mean, not information, but even though I don't show my numbers on camera, everything is written out in my book. So once it's over and set and done with, if I look at everything right now, all my numbers are exposed. So I don't know. I don't carry it out with me, but I want to. Like, I feel like I need my book and my budget book and my planner with me everywhere I go. Okay, so let's see. You're not late. You're not late. I'm just CC. I'm still here. Thank you, Simply Read. I appreciate it. Yes, Angela, we go way back. You like are day one, definitely. You've been supporting me since I started. So I appreciate you, girl. You already know that. Um, and I thank you so much for your patience with me. Oh my goodness, y'all. Anyway, all right. So I could just skip to the bill tracker. I have not finished everything. But as y'all can see, it is kind of hard for me to do it and running my mouth and answering questions. But let me see. I definitely want to finish my bill calendar because after this, after we get off this live, I have a lot of work to do and I still have to eat dinner. For breakfast, I had a whole plate of cucumbers and I had a second plate of celery. And it don't sound good, but it's delicious. Like I love celery and I love cucumbers. And I put Celtic salt on my Celtic salt has, I think, 92 minerals in it. Celtic salt is really, 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 really good for your body. So if you have a salt grinder and you're able to buy Celtic salt, by all means, everybody start using Celtic salt. Please check with your doctor first because I'm not a healthcare, I'm not a physician or anything professional. But I do study and learn. But Celtic salt has 92 minerals, and we all know our body needs all of those minerals. So that is a great source. Cucumbers are full of magnesium, and well, cucumbers are just good, but try to get some Celtic salt if you can. In your diet, check with your doctor first. Okay, so what else am I missing? I'm almost done my calendar, and I'm a color person. I love colors, but I am going to come out with some another color scheme. Like I think I'm going to do like a nude color scheme, not so bright, but maybe like tone it down to some nude color schemes for the people who are like sick of the pink. I guess, is anybody sick of pink? All right, so SB, okay. All right, so I'm just have a couple more bills to put on here. And if I miss anything, I'll go back afterwards. All right, do we want to move on? Do y'all want me to just skip past this? I'm sorry. New color scheme. Alice, what you think? Like maybe like some, like a nice taupe brown with a nice muted pink and then a nice like grayish color and then a nice I want to say like taupey tan. Like I'm thinking of like a new color scheme. Oh, stick with the pink. No, I'm still gonna have the pink. I'm still gonna have the pink, but I was offering another option for people who want a different color option. Cash stuffing is a game changer. So listen, try it out. I wish it was a way for us to like be on a Zoom. I've been really trying to think of setting up like a Zoom so we can all be visibly and interactively talking in a Zoom. That's what I originally wanted to do for this, but it just didn't happen. But I definitely want to like have monthly check-ins where people could just jump in and we could all just interact and we could all just, just stay on top of it. That stuff really, really helps. But cash stuffing is a game changer. So definitely don't give up. If you just started and you feel like it's hard, it's a little bit too much work, let's simplify it. You don't have to do everything that everyone else is doing. Like pull back and just do what you can do. But do something. Don't stop. Don't give up. You don't have to have 51 envelopes like me. I think I have more than 51 envelopes, to be honest with you. I think I don't know. I definitely have under 60, but over 50. But I needed that. I did not start out with that. I started out with, I want to say like 6 to 8. And then I realized, no, I need to show all of my money. Like I can't just lump everything in one envelope, miscellaneous just means everything. I needed to break down everywhere I spend my money. So there's not a place that I'm going to spend my money or not a category that I don't have. And for me, I need to see that and I need to save for those things. And I don't like using money that's not allotted for that particular category. Like, it burns me up that I have to take money out of the envelope that it's not the purpose of it, you know. So for me, that keeps me disciplined, because I could have money sitting in an envelope forever and never have touched it because I haven't spent that category yet. So that's just something that helps me stay motivated and consistent with what I'm doing. So just do what you can do. Don't start out with a bunch of envelopes, okay? Figure out what you need the most. You can just get shopping, right? Hey, Lay. My daughter just walked over. You can have a shopping envelope, and that could be for Target, that could be for Costco, Sam's Club, that could be for Forever 21, because I love Forever 21, y'all. So then that popped in my head. Zara, love Zara too. H&M, love H&M. Y'all see where I'm going with this? So no, but y'all could, you know, just lump everything into shopping. You know what I mean? Food could be dining out and groceries and snack, you know, whatever. But just try to simplify it so that you don't give up, okay? And don't make it so hard on yourself. Oh, I have 50. I do have 50. If you watch my weekly expense, or listen, you don't have to watch that. Look at my, I'm going to show y'all my monthly budget. I showed y'all, but it has, what, 50 something envelopes? I do. Trust me when I tell you, I have a lot of envelopes. Anybody on here knows I have a lot of envelopes. Okay. You need an envelope for Target. Oh, so I am coming out with, and I do have them. I haven't even put them on the site, but I wanted to come out with some cheaper version binders, like with cash envelopes pre-labeled. So I kind of looked around and I saw that nobody kind of has anything like this, not for the cost, right? So I wanted to make it really, really cost effective. Like the nicer things, of course, I see they're going for like $35. Some people sell them for $40, stuff like that. But I was thinking of maybe having something for like $20, you know, like a binder with preset envelopes and a expense tracker is already in them. And I have them already made. I have them already put together, and I just haven't found the time to put them out there on the website or just to even notify you guys. But I'm always thinking of something. I'm always creating. I'm always, you know, and it's a lot. I wish I had somebody just physically dictating everything and making it every time I say it. But what? No. Oh, my daughter thought I was telling her like, hint, hint, do this. No. I'm like more of a I like to be in control. So it's hard for me to delegate. At work, I can delegate to my employees, right? I can do that. But for So Crafty Sanaa, because this is something that I create, this is something that's like more of my idea, my design. I just don't really trust it off yet. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard, you know, it's like, it's a baby, you know, it's going to school, daycare, whatever. It's like, so I have 53, Angela, do I? Yeah, well, you know what, Tabitha, like I said, I don't stuff all my envelopes because I'm not able to always stuff my envelopes. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll say I like to give each envelope $5 or $1 or something, right? But if I'm not able to give any of them anything, then they just don't get anything. You know, like I haven't really done savings challenges all year, but I'm trying to be a little bit more consistent. I also came out with my own savings challenges. Well, no, let me not say I came out with my own savings challenges. When I created the book in 2019, I put 4 savings challenges in the back of the book. So I've been created those savings challenges in 2019. What I did now was just create binders, savings challenge books, binders to go with each one. So I do have the binders, which I intended to do originally. I just never got around to it. So I am definitely going to be consistent with stuffing at least one. Even if it's just $10 a week, I'm going to stuff at least one of my savings challenge binders. All right. So, y'all, I'm still on this monthly calendar. Like, this did not work out how I planned. I needed to be done. It's 9 o'clock. It's been 2 hours, y'all. My goodness. And y'all are really hanging in here with me. Oh, my goodness. I talk too much. Yes, Soul Crafty Sanaa is definitely my baby. Like, I would love for Soul Crafty Sanaa to grow and get bigger, right? I would love for Soul Crafty Sanaa. I mean, who doesn't want a like really successful business where they can retire from their 9 to 5 and just dedicate? Like, who doesn't want that? However, I don't want to take myself out of the mix of creating, you know, like it's a hobby for me. So I'm just doing what I love. But at the same time, I would love for it to get bigger. But that's why it's hard for me to allow people to help me, because I like to create. I feel like I need to make everything. And having somebody make stuff for me is hard. Like, I'm like, I don't like it. It doesn't feel original because somebody else made it. You know what I mean? For some things. But I'm a seamstress too. So, you know, I know how to sew and things like that. But for the sake of volume and keeping up with my customers, I gotta hand it off, or I'm trying to. At least I'm trying to. Chaos, someone girl, take all my money. Well, no, let's save some money though. Let's just, you know, let's get it together. You know, let's do what we can. I appreciate everybody's support too, but I always tell people, if you can't use it and if it's not going to benefit you, don't buy it. You know, and I hear a lot of people all the time say, oh, I just want to support you. And I thank you. But I don't want people to waste their money, because the business we're in is to manage our money and save our money. I don't recommend anybody waste their money, not for the sake of supporting. That's not you could give support in other ways by just talking to me, giving me encouragement, just, you know, that kind of stuff. That's all support. Support is just not financial. So by all means, we still got to save our money, because I'm trying to save mine. You know what I mean? Trying. Okay. And I'm not going to stop doing this budget, because I need to start writing things out in November, and I need my budget to be done so I can do that. So I'm almost done my calendar, y'all. That sucks. I've been on here for 2 hours doing my freaking calendar. Okay. What else do I have? Is anybody using their payday budget book right now? Was this a total fail? I feel like this was such a total fail, because I don't know, in my mind, I thought we were all going to be like, okay, we're done the calendar, let's move on. And I could be the holdup here. I totally could be the holdup. But I talk too much, and I need a coffee, right? So one of my family members lives in Egypt, and she's from the U.S. She moved to Egypt. She went to Egypt. She loved it. She moved there. So she said they put chocolate. She put like chocolate chips in her coffee. So I bought to Whole Foods yesterday, and I bought some chocolate chips because I want to try. I bought dark chocolate. My other budget buddy just joined. Sabrina. Comfort Living by Sabrina, y'all. So my 2 budget buddies are on here. Reese, if y'all see her in the comments, and Comfort Living by Sabrina. When I tell y'all, I wish I could turn my phone around so y'all could see our group chat, our text message chat on our phone. But it is the most amazing and encouraging thing. Like, when I say I'm so glad I linked up with these women, like, we keep each other going. Like, and we really, 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 and it don't even stop with finances. Like, we encourage each other in a whole lot of other ways too. So, but that support system, your village, is important in every aspect of your life. So you need that village. You need that support system, because it started out with a financial thing, but God forbid one of us has a problem. We are front and center. And for you as well, like, that's something you need, because everything is not just financial, but it could lead to something financial. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's good. I don't have one yet. I have to budget for it. Thick, quick one. You don't have what yet? I'm lost. I wasn't sure. I'm sorry. I'm flip-flopping and I don't know. Well, thank you, Tabitha. I just hope that this is beneficial to someone, especially for like the budget. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people message me, email me, DM me, asking for help, asking for questions, and it's so hard to get to everyone. So I said, you know what? I'll do it, so it'll allow a lot of people the opportunity to do it. Walaikum salam, Mel's. I'm so glad you love it. Thank you. So I wanted to, you know, allow the opportunity for people to ask the questions, and let's just do it live. Let's see, you know, if you have your, well, you can't, I can't see y'all, but y'all can see me. So, but still, I felt like I could help, and I was just trying. So hopefully it was beneficial to some people. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Thank you. I mean, it's a Saturday night. If everybody is safe in the house and with their family, and, you know, like, it can't get no better than that. It's a crazy time we're in right now, you know? And so I worry about everybody in this day and age. Everybody. It's so disheartening. It really is. Oh, wait. I got a couple bills on the 22nd. I swear, y'all, I will be done my whole budget in 30 minutes to an hour. So I think I have 3 bills on the 22nd. 1, 2, 3, yes. And I have 2 on the 23rd. So I'm still putting my blue things. And not to mention, after I get my labels on, I got to go back and write the bill names. But I won't do that while y'all here. I won't. I could, but I'm not. I need to figure out what I'm going to have for dinner. I made some asparagus and I roasted some red skin potatoes yesterday. So hopefully, do I have any asparagus left, Layla? Do I have any asparagus left? Yeah, so that would make a good dinner. I wanted to get a salad from Sweet Greens, but I could make me some quinoa. All right, so I have 3 bills on the 23rd. I'm almost done, y'all. I'm almost done. I know, Bree on there. Yes, we have an amazing sisterhood, Reese. Definitely. That's how you know. Okay. Y'all, forgive me. So, who has their budget done for November? Erica, Black and Blue. Hi. I'm budgeting live, or I'm trying to. I'm trying to get this November's budget set up going. So I jumped on. I'm talking to Instagram Live, y'all. So I jumped on live so we can get our sections built out for November, Erica. So it's like no excuses. November's budget should be set up and done before November gets here. Oh my gosh. Chaos, you don't have yours done? Well, we doing it together. So what part are you on? Chaos, what part are you on? Did you build out the monthly calendar yet? Are you going to use the 1-page or the 2-page calendar? Okay, let's see. CCL, who doesn't have my payday book? Hey, Bree. Okay. So June Davis asks a question. What hole punch do you need to add pages to the Payday Budget book? So I showed, sorry y'all. I showed y'all, wait. I use a big hole punch, right? But if you have the printable version and you're looking for a hole punch, I bought it off Amazon. It's a big one. And I can link it or tell you what it is. Like, I have to look it up. But if you have the budget book already printed and you just want to add additional sheets, this is what I use. I was looking for the box. Give me a second. It's the We Are Memory Keepers. Sorry. It's the We Are Memory Keepers punch board. So y'all see this? The We Are Memory Keepers punch board. So I use this if I need to just add sheets throughout the book, right? I wouldn't say print the whole book and use this because you have to use a little bit at a time. So you put this piece has those square punches. I'm backing up. Y'all see that? Let me pull a sheet out my book so y'all can see what I mean. Okay, so I just pulled this sheet out the book. So this punch here does this, right? So this book has 20 punches. Some people's books have 20 or 21 punches, right? So it just depends. But this is what I use when I need to just add inserts. And I felt like, well, number one, because it's the perfect squares. Oh, shoot. It's the perfect squares. Oh, something in here. And it just fits right in. You align it up. Just put it in. And then you go like this. And it punches. Then you got to slide the page down. And punch again. Slide it down. I have a YouTube video up that shows you. How to work this. Okay. I think it's called Adding Inserts to Your Payday Budget Book. But this is what I use to just add a few sheets here and there, or however many. But I wouldn't compile a whole book using this because you have to punch as you go. So I hope that was helpful. So I'm sorry. I mean, listen, RYISGL. I don't know. What is your problem? Like, listen, just get off of my live. Like, you on here asking me stupid stuff. Like, you about to make me curse. Like, just, I don't even know how to block you, but just get off my live. You keep asking me about Israel and Palestine. Go over there and ask them. Dang, go on. You just ain't got nothing better to do. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't even think I just realized people just get on my nerves. Like, he keeps sending me all these messages asking me about Israel and Palestine, and I thought I blocked him, and it just keeps coming. And I don't know how to work it, but what is your point? What difference do it make? People are so... Ugh. Yes. Oh, I love asparagus too. I know, right? Now we back to asparagus. Let's see. Okay. Oh, you got your budget done. That's good. It's from Ireland in the wee hours of the morning. So I'm glad you got your November's budget done. That's what this is about, right? I'm trying to get mine done. And believe it or not, I'm definitely going to get it done before the day is out. Well, before the night is over. Because the day is out. But the night isn't over. But why not? I'm hanging. I know, Sabrina, you have to start doing your videos again. Comfort Living by Sabrina on Instagram or YouTube. That's one of my budget buddies. And she needs to start pushing out her videos again. But she is a busy woman. Super busy. Chaos, you didn't start. No, please do it with me so I can feel like I've accomplished my purpose. Come on. Like, let's watch and do it together. Okay? Let's do it. I am not giving up. Wait. I'm determined to get this daggone calendar done, y'all. Like, oh my goodness. But I should have known. Next time I want to do a Zoom. And it's going to be like really... task focused, right? We're going to get on. I'm going to send out an agenda. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to set up a Zoom where we can see each other and talk. We can do it like that, right? I think that's better. That's my next idea. So I'm going to plan that. Maybe we'll do it for the new year, right? We'll do it for the new year. I don't know about December. I don't know. People are pretty busy, so. Yeah, I did. But I want somebody to do their budget. You know, I want somebody. I mean, I know people are on Instagram. I mean, YouTube. So. Let's see. Okay, all over me 121. My budget is done. Well, that's good. That's good. I know, Melissa. I tried, but it's just like, why? I know. And that's something I'm working on. I literally am going to work on, I said this before, people are entitled to do and say whatever they want, but how I react is what I can control, and that's something that I'm going to try to be better at, you know. And then I try to tell my kids all the time, oh, y'all can ignore people, you know, don't pay that stuff no mind. And then I'm snapping, you know what I mean? And it's like, ugh. But it's such a touchy subject, and it's so horrific, you know, and I can't watch any of it in the news. I don't care. And so I just, you know, people, it doesn't matter. We're all freaking human. We're all human beings. We're all mothers, daughters, sisters, wives, husbands, brothers, uncles, grandmothers, grandfathers. Like, we're all human. So I'm never going to understand that level of hatred for any reason whatsoever. I'm just not. I don't care the color of your skin. I don't care your sexual preference. I don't care. You could be purple. You could live on a moon. I don't care. You could have two heads. I don't care. I don't understand why anyone cares what people choose to do with their lives. If it doesn't harm you, what's the problem? So it's very sad. It messes with my mental health. Seriously, like, it makes me emotional because I don't know. I just wasn't fashioned to have that capacity of understanding, to hate somebody for no reason. Like, I just can't. I don't know how you do that. Like, I cannot. I cry watching movies. So there's no way in the world I'm just going to hate somebody because they look different, they talk different, they act different, they believe in something different. I just can't. So, you know, people do it. I just don't get it. And it's like, they make me feel crazy because, you know, so anyway, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But he won't leave me alone. I thought I blocked him again, so hopefully he's blocked. I don't even know if it's a guy or girl, but I just hope they're blocked. I know. I'm trying, Angela. Sabrina, I tried. Yes. Listen. I know. And that's not good for anyone. I just feel like me, yeah, just, you know. I know. And then at work, I'm in management. Like, I don't need to be on here cursing people out. Like, I mean, but everybody at work already knows me anyway, so. But who feels like that? Like, what's the point? It's just entertainment at that point. Yes, Nicole, we are all human. You know what I love about this community too? It connects so much, so many diverse, it's such a diverse group of people. You have all religions, all race, all sexual preference, and we all come together for what? Because we're talking about budgeting, cash stuff, and people are so happy and energetic about it. Like, it's such a positive vibe, and you just building relationships with so many people you probably never would have connected with in your life. Hey, Tam in Vietnam, how are you? So it's like, yeah, that's all it's about. It's just, you know, it's about connecting. It's about, you know, how we are to one another and who we can be to one another and how we can help and benefit each other, you know. So, you know, what do I know? I'm just staying in my bubble. Child, stay in my bubble. Okay, Chaos, I'm going to make sure you have your book before we do a Zoom. Listen, I'm about to take off work and just try to just finish everything out. But I'm waiting for another shipment of books to come in. But I'm still producing books. The good thing is when I run out of books, I can still make them, right? So that's why I had them also make me covers, because this will make it easier now. When I have to make a book, I don't have to make the covers too. And I don't have to put tabs on the dividers. I had them make all of that stuff. So I could just now really make a book much quicker. So, but I'm getting there. I spent yesterday, my husband and the boys, I wish I could take y'all downstairs to my den so y'all could see. I had a bunch of shelves put up throughout the whole den, so I can just really have all of my inventory organized, because it was depressing. And now you can literally see straight through. Like, you can see, because I took my dining room, by the way. Wait, y'all can't see. This is my dining room. Wait, well, y'all can't see. I would have to take the camera off the stand, but this is my dining room. So I took over the dining room because kids eat in the kitchen. And I eat it in the living room in front of the TV, which is bad. The dining room table was just for show and tell. It was like, my mom raised me like that, though. We could never sit. Growing up, my house was like a museum. We could not sit in the living room. Everything was decorated and you couldn't sit anywhere. You couldn't sit at the dining room table. You had to eat in the kitchen because we had tables and chairs in the kitchen. So everything was like decor based, right? And so we could never sit on it. So my dining room table was set up like 8 people was going to sit down and eat every day, but nobody would sit down and eat because everybody's eating in the kitchen. The adults is in the living room in front of the TV. So I said, you know what? When I started SKS, I was like, I need some place to work. So I started building out the table, you know, just clearing everything out. And I turned the whole dining room into my office. No, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. So, and Catherine, I'm going to definitely try to make sure you get your book before then. Are you no, you're not are you in Australia? No. I know, Terry, but you know what? Oh, goodness. I know. I will take pictures. Simply Read. I'll take pictures. But you know what? I know a lot of people are like, oh, could you show us your office? I mean, like my work area and things like that, because I made it pretty to me, you know. But I don't know. I'm just not comfortable with, I don't know. I don't like showing my house and stuff like that. And not because there's nothing wrong with it, but there you go. You invite some weirdos, boy, and then they just keep a coming and keep a coming, and they got stuff to say, and I'm not like, I don't have the thickest of skin, you know, and I'm not the maturest person. So, but I'm working on it, and I know I'm in a place where I put myself out there. So, oh, you're in Wyoming, Catherine. Okay. No, there's another Catherine that ordered, but she's in Australia. So, I was just trying to say, but I'm working on getting them out. And Melissa, thank you. Thank you. If you do, and thank you if you don't. I appreciate you jumping in. But don't wait to get a book to start budgeting. By all means, start budgeting now if you can. Just get a spiral notebook, a piece of paper or something, but start building out those habits that'll help you utilize the book more consistent. Yeah, I am just CC. Yes, it is. It is. But this is where I'm happy. I'm happy at home. Like, I'm not an outside person. Like, I go out because because I have to, but I don't need to hang outside. I don't need to, like, my peace of mind is surrounded by being home. And so, like, with my husband, when we talk about like the ideal date night, it's up, grab food, come home, find a good movie. That's the ideal date night. And he matches that energy because he with it. Like, and I feel like it's the best place to be. That's why I put what I put into building my home. That's why I invest in the things that I purchase for the comfort of my home. This is where I will spend money because that's how important it is to me. So home is a priority. Home is a priority for me. So, okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, so y'all, I don't know how I'm gonna do these giveaways. I have no idea. All right, so let me see. Who was the first to join the live? Let me see who was the first to join the live, because that'll be one giveaway. Let me scroll all the way up, because does it tell me who joined? Wait. Hafsa, can I greet you? What do you mean? Say the salams to you? Assalamu alaikum? Wait, is that new or old? Okay. Lil D 43 Aurora, I would love the wallet. Okay. How can I see who joined the live? Let's see. All right, on Instagram, Yo-Yo Angelina joined. So on Instagram Live, Yo-Yo Angelina, are you still on here? Let me write her name down. Sorry, that's one way. So my first IG Live person, pins right here in front of me. Look at me losing my mind. I'm trying to find something to write with. Boy, oh boy. Like, can you pick this stuff up for me? Thank you, sweetie. All right, y'all, I'm just trying to find something to write with. So, Yo-Yo Angelina. All right, let me use this. I'm not writing in my budget book. The only thing that gets written in my budget book is budget stuff. So, all right. Yo-Yo Angelina. I don't even know if she a budgeter. She might be. All right, she joined IG first. All right, so how can I tell who joined my YouTube first? I can't even scroll up. I'm going to try and figure that out. Okay. So give me an idea, y'all, of how I should choose the winners for some giveaways. I can surprise you all with stuff. I can surprise you all with something. Like, it doesn't have to be, it could be anything. Let me get 5 giveaway winners, right? So how should I choose these giveaway winners? What should I do? So I think the first to join my live, that could be a 1 winner. All right, let's see. Let me get back into these comments. Whoa, it's a lot of comments. I'm sorry. Am I missing some? Thank you. I have a budget book now. I'll put yours for next year. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Sabrina, what is this? What is, I don't know what this is. This is showing a dollar amount. Me and my other half are homebodies too. Yes, it's the best thing. Okay, I don't know what that means. What's a super? Okay, maybe by who is active on your live meeting still on here. So that is a good thing. I have a lot of people on my YouTube live, right? So, my gosh, y'all. Okay. Right. Who is still on the live? But see, on Instagram live, yes. But I have 68 people on my YouTube live. So, and everybody's been pretty much going strong. I know. I'm gonna have to reach out to Yo-Yo Angelina and DM her. Okay. Surprise. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do surprise gifts because it's gonna be, you know, some SKS stuff, y'all. So could be the savings binder, some other cash envelopes, wallet, something. Sabrina, where are you donating money to me for? Is that in your budget? Like, what sinking fund did you take that from? Because, you know, that's how you be whenever I spend money. That's my budget buddy. But I don't know why she did that. And you don't need to do that. We on here trying to manage our money. I need to know, Reese, check in and see where she took that money from. Maybe she didn't get Starbucks today. She the best. Oh, you do not need to give me money, girl. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Okay, so wait. I'm just trying to read comments so everybody on my Instagram live. I'm trying to, I have 2 screens up. So I'm just reading. She said charity. Oh. Yes, I can. You know what? I could definitely pay it forward because, you know, that's what we do. Definitely pay it forward. Okay. So, y'all, what do we need to do? Let me see. I don't know what that is, super chats. I don't know, you guys. I'm going to figure it out. I got to do more, learn more about this. All right, so let me pick one winner. Yes, I'm going to let my budget. Okay, so Sabrina and Reese, do me a favor. From my Instagram live, scroll through the chat, pick a winner. Okay, each one of y'all pick a winner for me. So I'm going to let my budget buddies who are on my YouTube live, I'm going to let them scroll through my chat on YouTube and pick a winner. Okay, so, all right, Sabrina, you pick one winner. My nose look greasy. It's really not greasy, but y'all, tired. You didn't have your Starbucks today? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So let's go. Okay. I'm curious to see who they're going to pick. Is Reese still on here? Reese, pick a winner. Aurora. Is that you like waving like pick me? Is that what that means? I love the pink hands. I know this is hard. Okay, so over to Instagram Live. All right, let's see. So it's 9 people currently on this live, right? But who was on here the longest? Chaos, I have to say, you joined my YouTube live and then you jumped over to my Instagram live. So I think that makes you a winner. So I'm just going to put Chaos. Okay. So I have 2 winners. I'm going to pick more. So I really don't care how many winners it is personally. I mean, I've been calling the budget book the budget Bible because, oh yeah. Okay, so. Wait, somebody pick somebody? Somebody, y'all saying congratulations. What happened? Okay, Reese picked Angela Green. She was the first person to comment. All right, y'all. Okay. All right, did Sabrina pick somebody? Why do you have a mask? Oh, you asking me why do I have on a mask? Do it look like a mask? Is that what it looks like? Let's see. Listen, I'm gonna find out, Nicole. I'm gonna figure it out on the computer how to do that. Okay, Sabrina picked I Am Just CC. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 winners. Oh, make you a moderator? Okay, I'm gonna have to look into how to do that too. Because I'm on my phone. I have my phones up, so I don't even know what's going on. For anybody on Instagram Live, we got some rude people over in my YouTube Live. They just insist on being buttholes, you know, and they just insist on. Oh, you're watching. So okay, so the quick one. Who are you on YouTube? Who are you on YouTube? Chaos, I got you already. You're a winner. Oh, you're Melissa. Wait. Oh my gosh, I almost removed you from the thing. Okay, you're Melissa on YouTube. Okay. All right. Why do you have a mess in your room? What are you talking about? Am I reading that wrong? Just hold on someone's name and you should be able to see the option for moderators. Okay. Okay, so, all right. Melissa, I'm trying to find you on YouTube. So let's see. I think anybody watching from both platforms deserves a gift too. Who else is watching from both platforms? Melissa, which one, what's your name on YouTube? Irene, I'm trying. I'm gonna make as soon as I'm picking. Listen, we picking winners, and then I'm gonna let Chaos to block these people. But let's get these winners going. And I think the gifts will be surprises. I do know, and I explained to everyone about this wallet here. I do not sell these. This is not a product. I sell a manufacturer of mine sent it to me because they were hoping that I would purchase them. But they sent me one to kind of see their quality. I've never sold anything like this because I know a lot of other budgeters sell these. I don't. Okay. And it's because I wanted to do something different, but they sent it to me and I don't want it to go to waste. So this is going to be one of the giveaway gifts. I've put envelopes in them already. Okay. So, and it's really nice. It's really nice. And I know you all are probably familiar with that. So me personally, I'm going to wrap my stuff. So I am going to give this away, but any other wallets will be So Crafty Sanaa Zippy wallets. My binders. I may even give away a budget book. Like, you'll see what you get in the mail. Let's see. Okay, you might get some stickers. I'm gonna make it nice though for my winners. So all right, let's get some winners going. Cause I appreciate y'all being on here for how long have we been on here? Over 2 hours? Oh, y'all just, I wish I could send all of y'all something. Oh, you know we will be discussing it. Okay, let's see. All right, y'all. No, the caramel zippy wallets, they are available for pre-order and it's a couple left. Okay, so they should be here the middle of November. They should definitely be going out before Black Friday. So, but they are available for pre-order. And somebody just asked me that on Instagram, y'all. So I'm just responding to a question. I'm not out here like, hey, buy this. I love this. You know what? I'm not even going to lie, y'all. I'm not a fan of the mini zippy. Meaning, like, I'm a big bag person and I like big wallets, but I don't know what it is about that caramel mini zippy, but I haven't switched out of it yet. Like, as a matter of fact, I've switched envelopes in it multiple times because I just like it. So, I don't know. I'm on the mini zippy now. The zippy was my favorite. Like, that was my baby. You know when you create something, you have a favorite, like a favorite child? So no, I don't have a favorite child. Let me make sure none of my kids is down here. But the mini zippy and the caramel color happens to be my favorite. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm really rocking with that. And she matches my LV bag perfectly. Oh my gosh, she matches. So anyway, all right, let's get back to the winners. I started. How do I pre-order? So it's they're available for pre-order on my website, SoCraftySanaa.com. And if you go to the wallets, like select the wallets and then select mini zippies, you'll see all the selection of mini zippies. Oh, good news, y'all. So y'all know the black croc mini zippy I had, and it wasn't made the same way as the green, red, and fuchsia. Well, because I've sold out of all the black crocs and I reordered them to be made like the other mini zippies where the rings are in the center and it doesn't have the slide out board. So yes, I switched that up. So that's another thing. Okay, so let's see. You're welcome. Okay, so I need some more winners because I couldn't get my budget done. The least I could do is pay it forward. Okay, let's see. Okay, so right now I have Yo-Yo Angelina, Chaos, Angela Green, I Am Just CC. I love big purses too. Oh, thank you, Alicia. I really appreciate that. How many we have winners? So we have 4 winners. Look, you see me 4 winners and I got a nerve to be budgeting, right? Okay, 4 winners is what we have so far. Catherine Miller, I big everything too. Yolanda, the black mini croc is decent, but you know how you could take the rings in and out? Now I'm making them like the green, the red, and the pink where the rings is down the center. And the caramel is like that too. So I made this stuff. I didn't make no like real changes, but still. Who is what? Oh, Chandler, thank you. You are so sweet. I appreciate it. I'm glad you contributing to my view count and my time. That's right. Cha-ching. Go ahead. It's called monetization. So stay on as long as you want and continue to comment. That helps. If you hit the thumbs up while you at it, I appreciate it. Thanks. Okay. Y'all ignore Chandler. Chandler is on here because he needs attention, but that's okay. He's contributing to that monetization number. So thank you. Thank you. I love my, okay. Nicole, yes, listen, I could just give out something to everybody. Is Sabrina still on here? Okay, she picked Lux Mom Budget. Reese, can you pick another one? I feel like I'm gonna let them pick because naturally, let's think about this. Naturally, people that I've been talking to consistently throughout this chat, name is gonna pop in my head, right? Which is okay. But does that make it biased because I'm just so used to conversing with them on this chat? And it's like, oh, let me pick her, let me pick her, let me pick him, because we're constantly talking. So Sabrina just joined. Reese hasn't been in the mix. So let's like pick somebody. How about this, y'all? Angela Green, you just won. Oh, thank you for reporting him. I appreciate it. Angela Green, you just won. So do me a favor and pick a winner. Okay. Chaos, are you on YouTube? You won. Pick a winner for me. Let's see. That way I don't feel like I'm being biased. You know what I mean, y'all? I'm gonna just take. Doing life with a purpose. Now, you know, first of all, we'd have been talking about your budget. Doing life with a purpose. We've been talking about your budget in the DMs. So I don't know if you really budgeted to put anything in the cart right now. I think you maxed out already, right? We gotta stick to our budgets. We gotta stick to our budgets. Okay, hold on. Okay, so really quick. Okay, all right, Angela, you gonna pick a winner. Wait, I am just CC. Did you pick a winner? Did you pick a winner? Okay, you did good. All right, listen, I'm not gonna knock that if you did good, because I know what it's like when you feel like you did good and you want to reward yourself with something. That's what I say every day. I did good. I'm doing good. I work hard, and that just is my excuse every day to buy something, which is not really an excuse. But listen, we do work for it. So I mean, hey, as long as you do right by your budget. Okay, so okay. All right, let me see who picked. Okay, so Reese, you picked Tabitha Johnson. I'm going to mess around and have 10 winners. Okay. All right, maybe we'll stop at 10. All right, Tabitha Johnson. Okay, who else? Lux Mom, we got her. Yes, Nicole, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And that's what I meant by I feel biased if I pick winners, because I'm automatically going to pick my viewers that I'm constantly interacting with. And that's not fair. I want to make it fair. I want to make it random. So I feel like, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So far I have Yo-Yo Angelina, Chaos, Angela Green, I Am Just CC, Lux Mom Budget, Tabitha Johnson. So let me see. Angela, did you pick somebody? Let me see. Let me see. And I'm over here. Let's see. Thank you. I'm talking about the quick one. Melissa. Okay. All right. Chaos, you picked Nicole Murray. Okay. Now, I would say I would let y'all pick, but y'all not going to drive me crazy picking what y'all want. I'm just going to pick. I'm definitely going to try to make oh, gosh. I don't want to send somebody something they already got. All right, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay. Angela, you picked somebody? Okay, who'd you pick? Wait a minute. Let me scroll through the chats and see who you picked, because I'm missing that. Oh, One Planning Mommy. Okay. One Planning. All right, so listen. Everybody who just won, I haven't heard back from Yo-Yo Angelina, so I don't know if she's still on the chat. But Chaos, Angela Green, I Am Just see Angela, you could text my Angela, you ain't gotta text me. I Am Just CC, Lux Mom Budget, Tabitha, Nicole, One Planning Mommy, So I'm going to ask y'all to DM me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram, So Crafty Sanaa, and send me your address. Okay? That just makes it easy. Okay, so let me see how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8. We might as well just make it 10. So 2 more. So do me a favor. Nicole Murray and One Planning Mommy. Pick a winner. But, oh, wait. It's not fair to my people on Instagram. Hold on. Okay. Doing life with a purpose. I got you, girl. Let's see. The Thick Quick, you're Melissa. Okay, see, I can't pick. All right, hold up. So wait, Chaos. Yes, pick one from Instagram. Thank you. All right, so take your time and look through the Instagram live, and Chaos, you're gonna pick one over there. I feel biased picking. If it was a random spin thing, yeah, but I feel biased, y'all, because y'all know I talk to a lot of these people on a regular basis, like in the DMs, and some people text me like my personal cell phone, and so, you know. All right, so I'm only gonna have 10 winners. Let's see. Oh, wait. I asked that, April. I didn't know you was over here. I asked earlier. I said, who is on both platforms? Okay, so I didn't know because I can't tell. Some people's name be different. Okay, so I have winners being picked on my Instagram live, y'all. So I'm good for all of my winners. I'm good for all of my winners on YouTube. And so Chaos and One Planning Mommy are on my Instagram live picking 2 winners. Okay. Oh my gosh, should I say this is US? Is everybody in the US that won? Is everybody in the US? I hope so. My gosh. Oh, Lakeisha, thank you. I wish I could do more lives more often. I would love to. I would love to. I want to do a Zoom. I don't even know. I know I got to pay for a Zoom, which is fine, but I don't know how many people could be on the Zoom. Like, so. Okay, now One Planning Mommy and Chaos, y'all on here. Pick it up. Okay. Wait, what you mean, Chaos? What you mean, April winner? Ask 8-year-old to help. You asked your 8-year-old to help? Oh, WebEx might be good. I could think about, WebEx would be good. WebEx would be good. I gotta look into that. Let's connect outside in the DMs, and you tell me about we'll talk about WebEx. Okay, so April Ransom, Chaos picked you. Y'all, I did not get my budget done. I'm done. It's almost freaking 10. Oh my gosh. This was not what I planned to do. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for helping her pick. Tell her I said thanks. I'll be sure to throw something in there for her. Okay. Because she probably needs to start her little budget too, right? Okay, let's see. Yes, Cece, I plan to do another live soon. Yes, the Zoom's going to be fun. Okay, I'm just... Oh, okay, okay. All right, so I got to figure out the best way for us to connect the next time. And next time, hopefully we can really get a budget done because, y'all, this is all out. I mean, my whole objective was to help y'all, although I did want to do my budget too. But this is as far as I got. Okay, so, but I still got it. I did that, you know. But I enjoyed just being on here with y'all. Okay. Okay. Woo, y'all. So this was fun. So I'm going to read off my winners. Let me see. All right, I'm going to read off my winners. Okay, so these are the winners no matter what. So the first person I had to join my Instagram live was Yo-Yo Angelina, right? So she was the first winner. Chaos, Angela Green, I Am Just Cece, Lux Mom Budget, Tabitha Johnson, Nicole Murray, One Planet Mommy, April Ransom. Oh, I'm supposed to have one more. That says 9. I thought I was supposed to have 10. Am I missing somebody? Did I miss a winner that somebody picked? Let's see. Wait, hold on. I think I'm missing a winner. Oh, One Planet Mommy picked. She picked. My gosh, Cynthia Smith. And then the DMs, when y'all message me, I might make sure y'all don't already have something first. Like, you know, I might let y'all like give me a hint of what y'all want. Or something. I don't know, but I definitely want to give away some budget and stuff, you know. Yeah, so I'll make sure whatever I send out is nice and hopefully it's useful. All right, so I have my 10 winners. So that was good. Okay, all right, I did see. I seen it. You picked on Instagram. Aurora, I'm so sorry. I know. I wish I could just give everybody something. I really do. But maybe next time. I didn't want to pick because I felt like it would be biased. I mean, because naturally, I don't know what to go by to pick. It's not like I just pull names out of a hat. So scrolling through just picking names, it felt like wrong to me. So you guys, I don't know if you know each other or don't, but the fact that you picked, that's fine. So, I hope somebody was able to get something done in their budget, but I definitely want to finish mine. And I know it's almost 10 o'clock and everybody's been on here. Okay, yes, everybody, please make sure you DM me on Instagram, your address. Now, if you don't have Instagram, then you can email me. Email me info@socraftysanaa.com. Okay, and for the subject line, put YouTube Live winner. Okay, because I might scroll past and not even realize that was that. So that's only if you don't have Instagram. Yeah, so DM, so it's private, so no one can see. What did oh, you're so welcome, Simply Read. I hope somebody was able to do something like budget. But we're gonna have something a little bit more organized. Angela, you said my November budget is done on my A5 insert. Going to start with the new book next year. What? Angela, why are you starting with the new book next year? It's undated. All right, so let me say this. It's undated, so you can start at any given time. Do you want to start so you could just have 1 year, one book? I couldn't wait. My book is so random. It started this one started in October. The one before started in April. So, but I mean, that's cool if you can wait, but you know, it's totally undated. So you can do November to November, but I get wanting to keep 1 year in there. I would like to have January to December in one book though, for me, because when I look at my yearly, it's in the tracker section. It's an insert called, hold on. It's an insert called the yearly category breakdown. So it gives you your income, expense, envelope, savings, debt payment, net income for the year. So each month on one page. So at the end of the year, you get your yearly income, your yearly expense, your yearly envelope, savings, that like you can see, and then see what your yearly net income was, like all on one page. Like I love looking at things from an overall view. So yeah, that's why I like that. So I get why I would want to put all 12 months in one book, right? But I couldn't hold out. So, you know, Melissa, is that you? The quick one, Melissa? On is that you? I'm looking at it. You said thank you for this live. This was fun. Okay, Lakeisha. So were you able to at least build out your monthly calendar? Okay, good, Melissa. All right, now I know who you are. Yeah, Angela, that makes sense. Listen, Catherine, it's not OCD. It makes sense to just yearly, right? Calendar year, January to December. Me, I'm a chaotic person, so October to October is a budget year. It's going to be. I would like to start over and do January. It'll be so wasteful to but you know what? I can. And let me tell you why. I can. When January comes, I can unbind the book, take out the October, November, December, and then put 3 more sections in the back, and then I can start for January. Does that make sense? But I guess I could. I don't know. Probably. It says digital planner. Michelle Harmon, you just said you're looking on my last video and it says digital planner, see link below. I don't see the link. For the link, I'm not sure what you mean. I gotta look at that. Okay, so Lakeisha, and again, you don't need stickers, you don't need anything. You can just write your bills on your calendar, and you can use a highlighter to color code them. And it would be useful to mark each payday and then the bill that's going to go out with that money. Like you're going to use that payday to pay the bills. That's budgeting by paycheck. You're taking that paycheck, you're looking at all your income, you're determining what bills to pay, what cash envelopes, variable spending you need to pay, with savings, debt payments, and then you're going to pay it out of that paycheck. And that's just to ensure that, number one, all your needs are being met. You're making sure you have enough money to do it. You're not going over and things like that. So, yeah, digital budget planner. Really, Michelle, I got to look at that. Can you tell me the title of the video you're looking at? Yolanda, I like the squares. So the dots are nice too, but I like the squares. I don't know. You know, I've always used like transparent dots, like even in planning. But I like, so I'll show you differently. So I like the squares. I don't know why, but they just give a little different look. I like to switch it up. You know, how things look attributes to how I feel. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like that. But for instance, here's my October's monthly goals. But you see, I used the light pink squares for my goals, and then I used the yellow transparent squares for my steps to take. So the circle dots are cute. I definitely like the squares though. And I said I was going to make the dots in these colors too. But like I said, I'm going to come up with another color scheme so that everything is just not, I like colors, but I could come up with other colors. Like I could do purple, I could do green. I'm gonna just come up with another color scheme. I'll just find some cute colors. That's what I'll do. I'm trying to come up with something to hold all these daggone stickers in. And I've been working with somebody to design something. But I don't know. You know, I feel like I'm just doing too much. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not looking at the comments. Oh, gosh, yes. Tracking your expenses is one of the best things you can do. Like, please track your expenses, everybody. Do not let... For me, if I miss a day, I'm screwed. Like, I keep my... I'm going to get my wallet. Give me a second. Let me get my wallet, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna get my wallet because, sorry, I posted a video and I showed this to a couple people. This is just what I do, but I'm telling you, it like really, it helps. So tracking my expenses can be hard and you can really lose track. If you're somebody you're going out and you're always spending money, even if it's in money that you allotted for. So this is my cash envelope wallet. This is the Mini Zippy A7 wallet in caramel, right? So, and I have all of my variable spending. These are my cash envelopes. These are what I consider to be my cash envelopes. These are not sinking funds. These are cash envelopes. So I plan to spend this money weekly. So for this week, for my payday of October 20th, is it October 20th? Yes. I allotted $405 to spend. So I gave myself $75 in dining out. I gave myself $40. Car maintenance, I believe I did $40. Food was $200. Household, I believe is $20 because it's in there. Miscellaneous was $10. I have a Sudica giving, and so I put $10 in there, but that is an envelope I carry a balance. So I will continue to let this amount build because, okay, so I'll pick that up. So what my reason for showing this was, when I spend money out of my wallet, I'll get the receipt and I'll place the receipt in the front of the envelope. So you see how the receipt is in the front? That lets me know I did not write this expense down, okay? After I write the expense down, I'll move the receipt to the back of the envelope. So that way I know that I need to track my spending in food. So I spent money in food. I didn't write it down in my expenses. Whenever I look at my wallet, I know I need to write that down. So that's something I came up with to remind myself because I'll forget. I'll go out. I could go to 4 different stores. And then the next day comes and I forget. Where did I put the receipts? They're in my pocketbook somewhere. They're in my coat pocket, my dress pocket. So that's just a way that I drop my change. Oh, drop more change. So that's a way that I keep track of my spending. So it's good that you keep track of your spending. Like you really need to track your expenses. And I would say do it on a daily basis. Now that plays into what I do with my monthly spend calendar. So whenever I spend money, I total it up for the day and I put it on my spend calendar. So how close can we get? So we see here on the 15th, it was at the 12th. I spent $34.81 on the 12th. Is that it? Yeah. Is that what that says? Okay. It's inverted. It's backwards to me. I write down my no spend days, which I had a no spend day this week. As you can see, I haven't tracked expenses since the 23rd. Okay? So that sucks. No. I did track expenses. I just didn't write them on the spend calendar. So let me go to my expenses and let's see what it's looking like. Okay. I did track expenses. I did the 23rd, the 26th, the 27th. So I did not spend money on the 24th and the 25th. So I had 2 no spend days. So this is what tracking my expenses look like. The blue, and for somebody who questioned my pens, you see that blue? That blue is vibrant, okay? That's vibrant. That's pretty blue. And my green, that's my green. Yeah. Y'all know I'm going to wrap myself. Okay. So, and yes, those pens are available on my website. But anyway, and they're erasable. So the blue represents credit card spending and the green represents cash spending. So I know that this was cash. This was credit card. And I wrote the credit card here that I need to pay back. Okay. So tracking your expenses is important. I hope I didn't lose anybody, but there was a comment that came up. And so, wait, Yolanda, who you laughing at? Are you laughing at me? Oh my goodness. I don't even know. But I think I probably went off on a little tangent here. So Lakeisha, okay. Wait, what y'all talk about? I'm missing everything. Y'all, I'm catching up on my comments on YouTube. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's where I'm having a hard time when I use debit or credit card. Do the same thing. So a question, a comment on my Instagram, because I'm on, for anybody just joining, I am live on Instagram and YouTube. So I have two screens up, so everybody's seeing the same thing. So they're hearing everything. So DivDev72 says she have a hard time when she used debit or credit card. So even when you use your debit or credit card, you're still spending from one of these categories. You're still spending from a sinking fund, a cash envelope. Take that receipt and put it in there, wherever that money is intended. So if it was food and you use your credit card, then put it in your food envelope. If it was Target and you have a Target sinking fund, put it in your Target envelope. So no matter where you purchase from, you take that receipt and put it in that envelope, so you make sure you track those expenses. Oh my gosh. Yes. My whole family, my household is so well versed in everything that I do. The other day I want to say 2 days ago, I was talking to Gargamel. Gargamel is my husband, for anybody who don't know. And if y'all watch the Smurfs, y'all know who Gargamel is. Okay. So his name is definitely befitting of him. So anyway, Gargamel finished my sentence because I was like, yeah, because, you know, if I have to take the money from, he was like, a sinking fund. I was like, yeah, a sinking fund. And we start laughing because everybody is so well versed on the budget. The budget. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Dev. DivDev72. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, it is really hard. Budgeting is really, really hard. Listen. The consistency of budgeting is hard. Budgeting is not hard because you can literally sit down in 30 minutes and budget. But it doesn't stop there because you can't just stop. You have to continue on. It's not a one-time thing, because after you budget, you still have to make sure that you pay those bills. You still have to make sure that you bring in that money. You still have to make sure you track your expenses. You save, you stuff. So it's an ongoing, consistent, discipline thing. And that's where I think the overwhelming part of it could come in, because just like anything else, you have to make the time to do this. You know, I find it's best to, at the end of the night, the last thing I do is track my expenses. Hard part for me is I do all this stuff on camera. So I'm trying to hold out so I can record it and things like that. But if I could just do all of this and not record, it would be done in a jiff. You know what I mean? So but it still, to me, seems to be the easiest to do it at night. Last thing, it's relaxing. I'll take my budget book to bed sometimes and just go ahead and do a couple things that I need to do, put it on the side of the bed and go to sleep. So you just have to find the time to budget, and don't do it multiple times a day. And, you know, because you can get overwhelmed with that. If you allot yourself some time each day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and just jump in your book. Make sure you paid your bills. Make sure you checked your expenses. If you need to update any balances, because there are lots of worksheets where you can track your balances and things like that. So, and that's on a weekly thing. And then the monthly closeout is major. It can be major, you know? So it just depends. It really does. Oh, yes. I don't know. I'm going to circle back with her and see what she's talking about the link, because I was looking for that. Okay, so Doing Life with a Purpose on Instagram says she pay her bills with the budget binder before she swipe any cards. If it's not in the budget binder, I'm asking my questions. Okay. Okay. So you actually stuff your money in there first, and then, or you mean you're writing it down? Okay. Oh, Chaos, you're so welcome. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Okay, okay. So Tabitha, you write your expenses once a week. I would forget. Well, um, I guess if I would just, I wouldn't forget if I have a receipt for everything. See, that's the thing. As long as I have a receipt, I could write it down. But I never thought about doing it weekly. I really, really, really try to make a habit of doing it daily. Like for me, I want to do it daily. I feel like I need to track my expenses daily. But you can track it weekly. You can. Okay, so she said it's all written out and I compare what I'm doing with what I plan to stay on track with. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. You talking about if not, you'll be on my site. Yes, stick to that budget. um, if I order the budget sheets, how do I get a year's worth? What's the amount of the sheets? What budget sheets are you talking about? What budget sheets? I'm confused. Okay, Michelle, so you were able to find it. I'm sorry, I was confused. I wasn't sure what link. I couldn't remember, but okay. I'm glad you found it though, so thank you. Okay, so Yolanda, bye Yvette. Yolanda, I'm not sure what budget sheets you're talking about. So just let me know and I can answer your question. You do it on your day off. I haven't had any spending because my debit cards are at home, so it's not in cash. I'm not using it. That's what I'm talking about. I would love to just not have it in cash. I do. I haven't elevated to the point where I don't have my cards. I keep my cards. And stuff is in here. So the only thing I'm not tracking in my budget book, in this budget book, is my business spending. My business spending is all in my medium-sized book. And I know somebody said they wanted to see the medium book. I would have to get a medium book. I can get one. I would have to get one or see if somebody could get one. But so I don't know. I would have to say. Okay, yes. Yolanda, DM me after you figure out what you're talking about, and then I can answer your question because I'm not really sure. ML, thank you. Thank you. I know it's late and everybody wants to go. Oh, you ordered the media. Listen. I like the big book. I started out with the medium book. I made the medium book first. And then I write big. No, not necessarily. I don't know. I just like the more writing space. So then I made the big book. So I work out of the big book. Like I like the amount of space I get. But the medium size is the perfect travel size, I think. I feel like it's a nice take it anywhere book. But I like the big one. But I use them both because the medium is for my business and the large is for my personal. So you have 14 of them? Okay. But she's going to look on the site and let me know. Tracking expenses, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, Angela, thank you. I'm about to get back to work. I'm going to hurry up and try to eat dinner, and then I got to tackle my orders. And I wish I could just chill on a Saturday night and like just be like, oh, you know what? Now I'm going to make me some coffee, watch a good movie because that's what I really want to do, but I can't. And y'all, how about this? How about our next live we do is our monthly budget closeout for October. Now, October is ending. So that means we would be doing our closeout after it ended, which is totally fine because that gives us time to get. All right, so this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. Really quick, and then I'm going to let everybody go. Oh, the payday budget trackers. So I think it's 2 months with each one. I think it's 2 months with each one. But Yolanda, so are you doing that because you don't want to print them yourself? Because if you get the digital book, you'll have everything and you can print as much as you want. So are you trying not to print and punch? Is that why you want to buy them already printed and punched? All right, DM me, Yolanda. Let's figure out what you need. Let's figure out how to make it worth, because I think you'll wind up paying more than the physical book doing that, So, all right, we'll DM me and we'll do that. Oh my gosh, Mian. Oh my gosh. I didn't pick any winners. That's why I didn't pick no winners. Mion. Am I saying that right? I'm so sorry. I'm going to, listen. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have another live, y'all. And our next live is going to be doing our monthly budget closeout for October, right? Now, I'm going to make sure that I push this worksheet out to everyone before we do this live, okay? And this is the monthly budget worksheet I'm talking about. So, everybody, please go to, where's the link? It's on my past couple of videos. It's a link to join my Payday Budget Book Updates mailing list. If you purchased the book already, if you purchased my book, you fill out that form. You put your name, your order number, your first name, your last name, your email, and your order number, where you purchased the book, okay? And it's gonna join you to my mailing list. So I'm gonna send out the email, and I'm gonna send the monthly budget closeout. I'm gonna send the monthly budget, the monthly payday envelopes, the monthly payday sinking funds. So that's 1, 2, 3 worksheets that you're going to get. I'm missing something else, y'all. I can't think of it. But anyway, I want to make sure that everybody has this monthly budget closeout so we can do our monthly budget closeouts live. Now, for this, you guys, we got to stick to it. We got to get it. We got to do our closeout. Mion. DM me a voice message and pronounce it for me. Mion. Listen, you going to have me on here acting crazy because I feel like I'm saying it right. Oh, my goodness. No, but seriously, I got you. You day one, so. So, all right, so what do y'all think about doing a monthly budget closeout live? You have 14. You do. You know what? Doing life with a purpose. You know I can't keep up with you. I'm gonna figure it out with her. She gonna DM me and we gonna figure it out. Okay, but a lot of y'all, I know who y'all are. I know y'all names, and I know my own. Oh, is that how she pronounces her name? My own. Because that's what. Oh. Okay, so we figured it out, y'all. Okay, so. All right, we're going to schedule at the end of next week. So what is that going to be like, November 3rd? Is that Saturday? So is that the 8th? No, that's not the 8th. Is that the 8th? I don't have a calendar in front of me. So anyway, how about for the first Saturday in November? Why is my Shayla just looking retarded like that? Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for saying that word, y'all. But it's looking quirky. Can I say that word? I do not mean to offend anybody. But I'm seeing myself in the mirror and I'm just looking real, so I'm so sorry. Really, honestly. Okay. First Saturday in November, we're going to do our monthly budget closeout. Okay. So we're going to jump back on live. And y'all, we really got to do these. We really, really, really got to do our closeout. So that should give y'all time. Is that enough time to get y'all worksheets done? So that means you have to get, let me see. You have to get, in order to do your monthly budget worksheet, so you're going to have your monthly budget completed. The monthly budget worksheet has to be done. You have to have your month-end envelopes and month-end sinking funds done. Okay, now this is for people who have the book. You can still do some type of closeout with me. without you can still join it, but you may be a little lost on terminology, but you can still create your own. So the monthly budget has to be done. All of your monthly expenses has to be completed because you have to know how much you spent. Okay. Your monthly debt payments needs to be completed. The month-end envelopes and sinking funds. And you have to have your monthly expense comparison worksheet done. Okay. And then you're going to have your month-to-month money spend worksheet done as well. Okay. So October, what is this? September passed. So y'all can already have September filled in. You just need to fill in October's, right? So start working on that now. Now, do we need to push it back to the second week, or do you all think you will have all of this completed? I need to ask myself if I'm going to have it completed. But do you all think you'll have this completed for us to jump on the live for November the, what, 4th, 3rd or 4th? It's the 4th. Okay. Thank you, LaFrida and Tabitha. Okay, Melissa, Lakeisha. Thank everybody. Okay. So, let's figure it out, y'all. Is that what we're going to do? Time falls back when? Oh, my goodness. I can't. I'm sick of time. They just screwing us up with this time thing. They don't even need to be adjusting our time. Straight up. Like, night and day. Like, what do you keep adjusting it for? Just let the night fall into the day and the day fall into the night. Why do we got to just adjust it? Who in the world pushes back time? Do y'all know we are the only ones in the world that does that? Oh, my goodness. Make it make sense. And we so used to it. I swear they condition us to things that don't make sense. We got to stop just saying okay. And we just got to be like, don't make sense. I wonder if we can, like, stop that. Okay, so. Bye. Okay, so Sunday the 5th. I don't know if we want to. If we do it on a Sunday, we're going to have to do it earlier. Like 7 o'clock is too late, especially if it's going to run for 2 hours. We have been on here for like 3 hours. Okay, so next weekend, okay. They aren't supposed to adjust time anymore, Nicole? They're stopping it? Oh, I love it. Okay. All right, so everyone, it's official. We're going to do another live on, did we say the 4th? Is that Saturday? Okay. Now, we're going to do our monthly budget closeout. However, if anybody hasn't finished their worksheets, we can still kind of finish them on the live. How about that? So we can do that. Okay. Okay, it wasn't passed by the House? Really? Oh, only one state? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. You know, it's like I said, it's habit now, so we'll figure it out. Okay, so, I was just looking at the comments. All right, everyone. Thank you all so much. It is late. We have been on here for over 3 hours. Like, I'm so excited. Although I did not get my November's budget done, I'm still going to do it. But it's not going to take me long once I'm off camera. But I thank everybody so much for tuning in. This was so much fun. I can't wait to do our October's monthly budget closeout. This is going to be fun. I'm going to make sure you all get these inserts for the people, like I said, who already purchased a book. I'm going to make sure I send that out this week so that you all have time to get those worksheets so that we can do the closeouts together. Any last questions before we go? You're welcome, everyone. Good night, everyone. Have such a good evening. Chill, relax. Just enjoy life and your loved ones. Okay. Oh, good night, Ange. All right, everybody. Bye. All right, let me figure out I gotta figure out how to close this out. Let me see.